Yes!
We did it! Greetings,
Yes!
fellow hamsters, and welcome, replay viewers. We are here.
That
We
was
are on.
freaking flawless.
That worked. That worked. Awesome.
So yeah, we ordered. We used Skip the Dishes because now if you order over X number of dollars, it's free. And we've never used Skip the Dishes before, but we saw this ad online saying that if you order X number of dollars over, and we had this immense craving because the day just got away from us. So we haven't had dinner yet. It's 8 o'clock. We haven't had dinner yet. So we thought, okay, we'll order dinner. But look, we're gonna go there. We can't go pick it up. Blah 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 blah. So we had this craving for Greek. And we still had a Christmas card, $50, that was sent to
Hey,
us
Georgina.
to spend.
Thanks for joining us.
So, yeah, we tipped them because, like, I mean, these guys are delivering food during COVID. And I'm really, really, really happy with this app, the Skip the Dishes app. You can actually see the delivery
Great
guy in his
opening.
little
Thank
car.
you, Katrina. Yeah.
Thank you, Katrina. You can actually see the little car driving towards the restaurant. And it shows you the route they're going to take. It's going to go past, see, it's going to go past the restaurant. And it's going to come around here. And so we gave them the code for the front door. And
Oh,
what'll
thanks,
happen?
Dawn.
About 19 minutes still. What?
Great. Christina and Martin are addressing the topic of VD. That would be Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
VD.
Valentine's
V-Day.
Day. V-Day.
Yes.
You know, it's like D-Day, but romantic. I know. Ah!
You're losing your mic.
I know. Damn it. So,
Always good to hear from you too, Dawn.
love you, Don. Love you lots. So we're going to work on some more product, too, and get things done here. But at some point, Martin's going to disappear. And part of this broadcast will now be eating dinner. Ah! Damn it.
And you're losing.
Catch on everything.
She's losing everything there,
I
aren't you?
am.
That's why I throw them down the back of my shirt. So it disappears. You want me to go down the back of your shirt?
On air?
On it.
No.
Well,
We're not that kind of broadcast. Already.
Already, I know.
Out of the gate.
I know, out of the gate. Well,
Out of the
Valentine's
gate.
Day, you know, we're going to be a little frisky.
I see. Well, we're promoting Valentine's Day.
Aha.
And oh, geez, I was going to write it out on a board so we could hold it
Oh,
up.
that's right, yeah.
Where's the other iPad
Yeah.
so we can keep
Oh,
track of the
that's true, yeah.
comments? And
It's plugged in charging.
it,
So it should be awesome. It
should
should be
be.
just great.
I hope so. I hope so. So yes, we're going to wait until a few more people are on. And by all means, ask. So what we're going to do, ask what's up. We still have to do proper plans. And we have to, I want to see if anyone out there wants to contribute. Oh, no, I got resin on my fingers now.
Already.
Yes, already. Wants to contribute to, as awards. I know.
Oh, other very important thing.
What? Oh, yeah. Working with paints and resins while you're wearing your wedding ring.
Hence, Rain Dragon.
Especially the white gold.
Made famous on Periscope.
Yes, Ring Dragon has been very dedicated all these years on Periscope and is dedicated to this day. We will never lose Ring Dragon. No, we got to make sure he looks vicious so that no one touches the rings. Arr. There you go. How old am I? I don't know either. No. Because you just created massive feedback.
Feedback. Right. Go on, Haps.
It's just a viewer.
Just a viewer.
It's just
So
as
we
a
just
viewer.
have to view it. We don't have
Just
to be on.
because, yes. Because if...
That would have been fun.
Darn it, Martin. We've already been bumped down. There we go. See?
Wow.
It's a bit of a delay, but at least it brings it closer.
Hello, Shane.
I am contentedly single gentleman. What do you two suggest I do about V-Day? Well, like I said, we're going to do a Lord of the Rings. We need 5 in order to make this work. We need 5 new sponsors, minimum 5 new sponsors, at a minimum $5 each. And we will be putting sponsors who have contributed $5 or more into our Valentine's Day Lord of the Rings story time, romantic story time. And you get to pick what species you're going to be. So, yeah, if you sponsor us for $5, Don, it doesn't matter if you're single. You can create a Lord of the Rings character. You can create the name, the species, and everything. Tell Martin and I what it is, and tell us what your character falls in love with. It can be an imaginary person.
An orc that's madly in love with a set of
Sounds
bagpipes.
cool.
You know?
Yeah.
You could be a dwarf who's madly in love with bagpipes.
Martin just wants someone to be an orc. He really doesn't give a damn.
That
He
sounds
wants
so
to write
cool.
that one. Well, $5 HAPS. so
$5 in
US.
HAPS dollars, so that's US. Right.
So yes, HAPS dollars are US dollars. So it's not that different at 5. It starts becoming different when you get up.
Yeah,
really different
I
when
mean,
you get
if
up into
they're
20 and 30 and
dollar
40.
35 is like 6 something Canadian. Once
Yeah.
$5 US.
Yes.
Yeah,
I see. Yeah.
and that's the $5 a month sponsorship level. Right.
Okay, let's see how far away our food is. You realize
Where's
this
our driver?
this food is the last of our Christmas money, honey. Let's not get stuck like this again,
Hey,
shall we?
Christmas money lasting until.
He's driving towards us.
Oh wow, he's
I
at
love
Rosedale
the-
Valley Road.
I love the Skip the Dishes app. This is just awesome. We've never used it before, so we're like, this is
That's
awesome.
hilarious.
You can see where he is. And his name is Thomas.
Thomas is our driver.
So Thomas will be buzzing, and then Thomas will be let in, and the food will go in the cubby hole.
Yep.
The moment he buzzes, you're going to head down.
I'm gonna head down.
Well, do you
I
want to
can-
go put your shoes on
Oh, I can do
and
that.
grab
Yeah.
the phone? 'Cause
I've
he's
got the
12
phone
minutes.
phone right there.
He's 12 minutes
12
away.
minutes away. That's easy.
12
What's for
minutes away.
dinner?
We
Meatloaf.
decided to
No.
go Greek. We wanted to spoil ourselves. We found a little bit of mystery Christmas money that was in a card, and I was putting cards away, and found some other cards, and yep, there was a $50 bill in there. So we went, right, we'll go food shopping later on this week with a $50 bill and use the credit card because cash is not being permitted now for delivery. You have to use your debit or your credit. And the $50 will be spent on the other food, the food we're supposed to make type thing. So yeah, we're gonna go Greek because we haven't had Greek in a long time. And we've got our little spray bottles of isopropyl. So because it's delivery, we're gonna spray it, the bag, and we're going to be careful. And Martin's gonna sanitize his hand after he touches the bag.
But we're not gonna spray the food, right?
Ugh.
With that extra little taste, that extra little zing.
No, we spray the containers, not the food. That's right, 99% isopropyl. I personally don't like the way this one turned out, but I'm hoping someone else does. Do you want to do the edges while I do the
Oh, I could do
the
that.
insides?
Oh, we haven't. We should pull down the other one too. The one,
Yes.
the first one we did.
The one that's
See what that
actually
looks like.
completely
Yeah.
set. This one is only partially set.
That's right, because the top had a little second
Yeah,
pour.
we did the clear
to re-level
resin
it.
pour earlier today. I hope someone else likes this. It was an interesting little idea in my head, but it didn't work the way I envisioned it. And if someone else likes it, I will be ecstatic. So yeah, we're having Greek for dinner. I used the Skip the Dishes for McDonald's delivery in Canada. Did you really? Nice.
From Texas?
Martin now has this image of some poor Skip the Dishes driver picking up Canadian McDonald's pizza and Canadian McDonald's burgers and fries, and he looks at the delivery order, the address, and goes, Texas.
Texas.
Well, can't guarantee it'll be. Does that count as vital travel over the border?
As essential travel? I wouldn't doubt that. It's food, right? Yeah. So there we go. I don't know what we can.
I don't,
Yeah.
can they see? Can they see
Oh,
both
we can
layers?
see
It'll
that?
be interesting to see, taking the pictures.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long delivery. I should have tipped him well. Yes, you should have tipped him
Yeah,
very well.
really. There you go.
He thinks Christina just treated me in the way she handles that.
Oh, are we even on the close-up cam yet?
Forget all
We're not on the.
Oh no, we're not yet. Oh damn,
Yeah.
I gotta change that.
I hear I'm
Still
holding it to a
smooth
camera
job
that's
in
not even.
using that to announce you're feeling it. Hey.
Where's our little
Matt,
tally light? Isn't
okay, no,
yeah,
I've got to
yeah.
fix this. I gotta fix this.
Here I am trying to
gotta-
show
I
a
gotta
camera
fix
that's
this.
it's not even on yet.
I'm sorry, Martin. I love you.
Yeah.
No, that's supposed to be one,
And
And
that's 2.
that's 2.
There we are.
There it
There we go.
is.
There we go. So
You can, you're missing the corner of the table too.
so there. Oh yeah.
Come a
I
little more
can-
this way. So it's having a hard time focus, or that's
yeah.
just a drop
It's
out.
just that.
We'll see on this camera when it gets there. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, like, that is better.
My hair, I need,
Your
damn it,
bangs.
I've
Huh?
got to find a hairdresser. Stat, the second this next COVID batch is over with.
So we got these all
Yeah, they've
in set
extended
in
our,
clear resin.
they have extended the Toronto and area COVID lockdown by 2 weeks. So 28 days plus 2 more weeks, so I would think so. Sounds like I'm getting an eye exam.
Number one
or number
2.
2? Number 1
Number 1. Number
or
2.
number 2? Number 1?
Number 1. Number
Number
2.
2.
So there we go. And then what we're going to end up doing is we're going to end up adding some detail around the outside of the tray, just to change the pattern that's already there,
These are sparkling like
like Swarovski's.
Swarovskis, but I don't remember ever getting Swarovskis on
I
a
don't
sheet
know.
like that.
I don't know.
Because usually they're in loose little containers.
So we got a little bit of stickiness on the top of the
Those are cool.
handle on the little knob. I'm going to see if some isopropyl will clear that.
Okay.
Is that the driver saying that he's...
Hey,
arrived?
Edward.
Hey, Edward, how
No,
are you?
I told him to buzz. Oh, it might be. Hold on, Martin. You may be running. What? Hold on. Heads up, your courier is about... Oh, it's a notification thing. Heads up, your courier is about to arrive. Your order will be dropped off at your contact list delivery location. Do you want to just head down now?
I think I'll just head down there.
And just give him the safe distance? Because I'm hungry.
And
Bring the
I...
isopropyl with you and spray things
Oh,
on the,
start
outside, on the
spraying
other
things
side of the
down
door. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to turn the mic off. Because
Oh,
I
you-
don't know
come
how
on.
I don't know how long it's going to
Well,
reach. Right?
well, why don't we find out? Turn the mic back. Let's find out. Let's find out, and we'll count, right? So count
Okay.
as you walk.
Mike, going back, I'll just give a play-by-play as to where I am,
Oh, okay.
and then you'll be able to say what the last location you heard was.
Here, people are getting COVID vaccinated, 65 and older. In frontline, you have people who work in grocery stores or at least 16 years old are getting vaccinated. Oh,
Pardon me as I
interesting.
put my mask
Don't
on.
spray the driver.
So-
Shane says don't spray the driver.
So it was paid. It was prepaid, right?
Yeah, it's
With
prepaid.
that card. Okay.
Yes. So don't, you got that right, Martin? No spraying the driver?
No spraying the driver.
No spraying the
Got
driver.
it.
So Martin's not going to be able to hear us once he's out the door, but he's going to let us know where he is in the building. We're going to see how far that mic ranges. For Valentine's, you both would make a good Forrest Gump and Jenny. Oh no, Edward. No, we're going to do a Lord of the Rings. So what's going to happen is we need 5 new sponsors at $5 minimum apiece.
Okay.
And then what
this
we're going
is
to do
me
is
walking out the door.
those 5 sponsors and any existing sponsors that are over $5, $5 and over, we're going to write you guys into a Lord of the Rings stories. And I'm going to get in my elf. I'm going to get in my elf archer.
This is
outfit.
me at the
Martin's gonna get into his
front
Ranger.
hallway, turning
And yeah,
left
we're going
to go
to
down the front hallway
tell
past the windows.
love stories. Lord of the Rings love stories. Yes, we are going Greek geek tonight.
This
Yes, we're going
is
Greek.
me about to enter the stairway.
Believe I'm eligible for COVID vaccine. Are you really, Edward? Cool. Yeah, Martin and I are going to avoid it, partially because
Outside the laundry room.
I'm very phobic of needles, and partially because I haven't had a flu bug or a need for
Second
a flu
floor
shot
landing.
in like 25 years. I had one, and that's it. So
201 landing.
it kind of makes me a risk to take it. So I'd rather continue avoiding. It's driving me crazy, so you guys have got to
First
keep me
floor
company
landing.
once in a while. Oh, hang on.
And the lobby.
Hello. Okay, I will buzz you in. Thank you.
Hi there. You just buzzed us? Yep. No, that's me actually. That's Skip the Dishes for the Greek food? Yep. Perfect. Thank you so much.
He's all the way downstairs, guys. Did he make it all the way? I wonder if it caught it part way. My God, these mics are awesome. Your brother is high risk. Type 2 diabetic, yeah. The courier has delivered your order to your contact list delivery. You can hear the bag crumbling. Like crunchy.
I have the food. I don't know if you can hear me. First floor landing,
I guess he sprayed it down there, which is good.
201 landing,
Sorry, guys.
second floor landing, returning with food.
3 floors down.
Outside the laundry,
Laundry's on the 2nd floor.
top of the stairs,
5.6, okay.
back in the hallway.
We didn't lose Martin.
I have the food. I'm turning right into our hallway,
Oh my god.
coming up on our door,
Better than a freaking cell phone.
and I'm back.
Bless you, thank you. Honey? All the way.
All the way?
We heard you greet the Skip the Dishes guys.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
We heard the bag crinkling,
And the spritzing?
spritzing.
Awesome.
Oh my god. I should have one lactate tablet just in case it's the other kind of feta.
The other kind of feta.
Because we know it's proper tzatziki, which is yogurt.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't always, not everyone does the goat feta because it's more money. Although I'm hoping this one is because it's healthier. Clear as a bell. Yeah, Shane says clear as a bell, Martin.
Clear
Yeah,
as a
all
bell.
the way down.
That's a good range.
All the way back. Yeah.
So you're going to be calling out the landings and...
So no forgetting to take them off when we go to the washroom.
Oh, yeah, really.
Welcome back. Your dreams are your ticket out.
All right.
And even the guy, yeah. We even heard the guy
Yeah?
a bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Nice.
So,
Oh my god, these were a great purchase.
just going
and
to
they were
wash
so
my
cheap.
hands.
But the unfortunate thing is there's no earbuds. So we ordered separate little cheapy earbuds from Skull Candy. They were on clearance, so I don't know if they'll work, but we'll find out. But it was a really, really good price, and we want to be able to do more talking to you guys and bring you on live. Scrub up, Martin. That's right. Scrub. So yeah, wow, that was awesome. So I guess instead of starting crafts, we're going to eat. I'll be starting this broadcast with you guys. I hope you guys don't mind. We're really
That's right.
hungry.
Frère Jacques, dormez-vous, dormez-vous, sans la
Free food.
lanterne,
So I
sans la
decided on the
lanterne.
third one like this, I'm gonna do like mermaids and fishies and make it look like water. And put some of these sparkle gems. They're shining like Swartzy's crystals. Blech. I think my tongue is broken. But I don't remember ever getting them like that on a sheet. Ah, sticky. Eh. Martin scrubbing. Yeah. Scrub up, Martin. Trip
What's that?
downstairs was very Leslie Nielsen. I think Shane has super hearing because I didn't hear the guy, but he did. Yeah, we just heard the guy. His comment has been hidden. Uh-oh. Skull candies, Dawn. They're cheap, and we only need to hear you guys talk. That's it. Just so I'm not putting it through a speaker and running the risk of feedback. But thank you for your opinion. Hey, unless someone's going to sponsor us like $150 a month type thing, there's a lot of really high quality stuff I'd love to be getting. That's not going to happen yet. So we're going to be nice.
Holy cow.
What, Martin?
We have a slight banquet situation here.
What do you mean?
It's huge.
We
It's
ordered
like-
the small.
I know. The salads are separate. The pita is separate. Wow. Okay. Grabbing a couple of forks.
All right, the pita. Grab some gluten blockers.
Gluten blockers for the pita. A lactate tablet for you. Just
I
in
cleaned
case.
myself a little space, but I have to put like a paper or something down. Because I've got a resin fallout here. So yes, we wanted to make sure you guys were up to date on everything. So Valentine's Day will be the Lord of the Rings. So that's the $5 sponsors. And of course I'm hoping to have 5 more. Like more than 5. Because we want to create some really good characters here. And we're going
So
to
I
make up a
assume-
book.
We don't want to have our meals on the
Okay.
chemical table.
Oh,
So-
actually that's a better idea. Here I am trying to clean up. All right, Martin, great idea.
Just happen to be
Oh
2 gluten
my
blockers left in the thing.
God.
But wait, there's more.
Uh, that's a small? That's a small? Jeez, when we have a little extra money left over from things, I know where I'm ordering again. Don't forget to say, Opa!
Order from Mykonos in
Did you
Toronto.
order
Oh, hold on.
Saganaki?
Saganaki? No.
No.
Chicken souvlaki.
Ooh, and extra tzatziki, because, you know.
Extra tzatziki.
Holy, the salads are separate?
Salads are separate.
Um, this is a small?
That's what you ordered, right?
I ordered a small.
Then this is a small. Or they gave us a large for the price of a small. So either way, small in the U.S.
We might need a
Ugh.
little salt on the
On the
Potato.
potatoes, the roast potatoes. This is massive.
And the salad is separate? And the bread is, holy
All right,
crap,
I'll get a little bit of salt.
This is awesome. Okay, I love these people. Okay,
Certainly better than the last place we ordered anything from.
okay, next time we wind up with a little extra cash, I swear, because this is Christmas cash. We didn't realize we had. Oh my God. All right, folks, you're going to watch us eat for a little bit. I'm sorry. I don't normally like eating on air. I don't mind putting that over top of the chemicals because that'll block between the two.
It'll be,
Yeah. Holy crap. Small
small
news.
in the States.
The Skull Candy product I got didn't work all that well. The sound quality was garbage. I contacted the company to find out their customer service was worse than
Oh,
their sound
really?
quality, and the product failed on all its own.
Interesting. This one's had pretty good reviews on a number of different sites. So
Yeah,
we'll hope for
we
the
got
best.
it on Amazon, and they were on clearance. And we don't really need good sound quality. We need to hear you guys speak. You know, we just don't want feedback. That's all we're buying them for, so we're not going to invest a lot of money in them.
Next time I pay you for the Piper and Emmy 3D work, we know what you're getting.
Oh, tablets. Gluten blockers for both of
Gluten
us.
blockers, yep.
And lactate for
Did you
me.
get your word?
Yeah, the lactate
Give
is
you your
over here.
lactate. Sitting in the chemicals? Oh, and
No, it's
liquid.
wrapped.
I guess we need
Oh,
liquid. too.
God, that would help. Just a little bit of salt because I'm menopausal. Ladies, if you're going into menopause, don't OD on salt. Although I want to. Oh my God, I love my salt. That's my British part. British part of me just salt, 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 salt. Okay, so we're gonna talk while we eat. I'm sorry, guys. I normally don't. I don't like eating on air. I don't. But if a bunch of you are okay with it, then we will. So, Valentine's Day, Lord of the Rings. Okay, that's the $5. 5 more new sponsors, and yeah, and the storytelling and the romance, and you can create your
More
character
ginger ale,
whatever you
Christina?
want. Ginger ale would be fabulous. So you can create whatever you want, and that's the way it is. And we will write the story though. You have to trust us with the story. You have to tell us what species your character is, and I don't care who. I mean, it can be a pet, it can be an object. We will write the love story. Just remember, if you're gonna send us information for like siblings or something like that, make sure it isn't a love story, like an admiration story or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because even though it's Valentine's Day, it doesn't have to be a love story. It just can be an admiration story. And I put my phone down, and we are going to start promoting the costume contest, the Car Hunger COVID costume contest. Will be set for the first, where is it? The first Saturday in March, which will be March 6th. So that's what we're aiming for. So it's only a few weeks. Would you guys be more comfortable with March 13th? We're going to let you guys tell us. March 6th or March 13th? March 6th or March 13th? Oh, the tiki cups. I love these things. Tiki, tiki, tiki.
All right.
I wish Vince was on here right now. Or, no, Eric. Eric's going to be a judge. That's right.
Eric's going to be our judge, yeah.
Eric's going to be a judge.
Our third judge.
Our third judge. So let's hope Eric comes on. Maybe I should @Eric.
Mm.
Eric's going to be our third judge. I don't know, Don, do you want to play bagpipes for it?
You don't eat a lot of salt. Yeah. Well, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Tiki tiki. Mm. I got the Disney World song stuck in my head.
For what? For the Car Hunger COVID costume contest, where 80% of your outfit must be from around your home.
Hmm.
So, like prom princesses, right? If you got a prom dress, make a princess like a cardboard hat type thing. Or if you've got a knight's outfit, leave the metal sword out, like do a cardboard sword and, a cardboard helmet or something, or paper mache helmet. But yes, it's the Car Hunger COVID
COVID
costume
costume
contest. So what do you think, guys? The 6th or the 13th? Since I can't reach over there, I'm going to use this to post.
Oh yeah. How many
Because
devices
now
do you
I've
have
got
running
now
at
I've got to
once?
go past food and everything. Thank you guys for letting us eat. We really do appreciate it. So I go like this. And turn the volume down. Okay. At Eric. Where are you, Eric? There you are. Which do you want for
Yeah, we have
the
13th for Katrina.
Car Hunger COVID costume contest? The I've gone away from the calendar. What did I say?
The 6th or the 13th?
The 6th or the 13th?
I guess March. 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 Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh God, yes. Oh God, I'm not doing that and
The 6th or
Valentine's
the
and
13th.
whew, that would kill us.
Well, considering we're
Okay.
past the 6th.
Ta-da! Okay, we got one vote for 13th.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to leave that comment there. If it gets bumped down, I'll repost it again and again and again. So as people come in, they can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Valentine's Day is the 14th.
Going on at 7 p.m.
Time we don't know
Pacific
yet.
for my own broadcast. Come on right before. Like, just as long as you to promise not to give me anything in the way of BD. Alright, we'll keep the VD to ourselves.
Darn it. I was really hoping to pass it off on him.
I don't know.
I don't want to be carrying it around anymore.
Problem is, it's not the kind of thing you give away. You share it.
Okay, I'm going to put the mic over here because I got to eat. I've not eaten with this mic before.
Oh yeah.
Can you guys hear us okay? If it's over here? I prefer it right in front of my
Or
mouth.
COVID costume. Save the toilet paper. Really. If you make your costume entirely out of toilet paper, that's your own.
It's your own
That's
fault.
your own fault. If you run out.
Well, you can make a mummy with toilet paper.
That's true.
Or paper towel. Or...
Mm-hmm.
But everyone's just going to shake their head at you.
Yeah, really. Such a shame.
Not bad.
This is really good.
The chicken cooled down a little bit, but considering the wind chill factor out there,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm happy with this.
The size.
It's huge. We
Oh
may have
my God.
leftovers for tomorrow.
We
Although
may
we
have
may
to go
not.
for a serious walk tonight, just to burn this off.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Shane says I can hear you. Perfect.
Yeah. Hope you don't hear the chomp 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 too much. Oh, I am so hungry. Thank you guys for letting us do this. We'll get to creating things in a moment. Because right now we're creating a lack of appetite.
We're creating some energy.
Not a lack, like we're no longer hungry.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm really bad at the not talking with your mouth open thing. While you're eating, chewing, what? Part of the reason why they took out my adenoids and I had my tonsils taken out was because I couldn't breathe all the time. My allergies were always flaring up. So I would always eat with my mouth open, and it just bothered people.
Greek yogurt looks good, but I can't have it.
You can't have it. Why not? Is that an allergy thing, hon?
Just be sure to reuse your mummy costume toilet paper. I mean, later on, not.
Yeah, we stand you up in the corner in the washroom. We send
As
you
a
up in the
dispenser.
corner, and yeah, and you become the dispenser, and you're stuck there until everyone's gone to the washroom and used you up.
We're creating digestion. Yes.
Yes. And then we'll get down to the resin. Yeah, today just we're not getting the hang of this, are we?
Mm-hmm.
Plan an extra hour or two because COVID lineups are always crazy because
Mhm.
you don't know how many people are in the store and they're limiting the number of people and blah, 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 blah.
And then
And we go out, we think, okay, it's 10 minutes to get there. We'll spend
10
like
minutes to
15
get
minutes
back.
in line, 10 minutes to get back. No more than 20 minutes. We'll count for an hour and a half. 3 hours later,
Mm-hmm.
we're dashing back to try to get on air.
Lactose and I can't swallow the pills. Hmm. Ouch.
Oh, honey. Well, if you ever decide to hurt a little, as they say, because we do every once in a while for red meat, but if you
Mm-hmm.
decide to hurt a little, um, make sure it is yogurt, because yogurt has, next to no lactose.
It's way easier to digest for people with lactose problems.
Because the bacterial,
Mm-hmm.
the healthy bacterial culture.
You could have the lactate milk. Yeah.
Mm. Oh, the drops.
Hmm.
I don't know if you can do the drops in something like a yogurt or a, but there's drops you can get to put in, other dairy products. So you can have a milkshake, just drop it in and put the drops in and mix it.
Mm-hmm.
I've never used them, but I've seen them on the shelf. Apparently you're supposed to be able to put them in the milk and have it work. I don't know. I've always done the tablets.
Yeah. Those tablets are just so much more convenient, especially when you're doing stuff with cheese. Like sprinkling drops on your food and stuff like that. Yeah.
Mm. And Lactate also has a vanilla flavored chewable.
Mm.
They're little pucks, and you chew on them, and they grind down to powder, and you just swallow the powder.
Howdy, what's for dinner? Facebook
Great.
user.
Facebook user, who are you? You're probably on one of my probably on my personal profile.
Not the fan page.
Not the fan page.
Is that Jennifer?
We're sorry we're eating on air. We don't like doing that, but we'll still talk past the food.
Mm-hmm.
Breathe. Jeez, you can.
Drew. Oh, it's Drew. Hey,
Oh, Drew. Hi.
how you doing?
How you doing, mister?
Pop over to the Car Hunger fan page.
Oh,
And then we
better
can
than
actually-
yet, go to Haps.
Better yet, sign up for Haps.
Come on. Haps.tv. And while they're still beta testing it, they're handing out free coins if you check in every day. And I always let it get up to about 3,000 coins. I check in every day, no matter what. And I do all the little challenges they give you. And I give the coins to my favorite person once I get up to about 3,000. And Martin always agrees with me.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't ask him anymore. A? What do you mean A?
Don't you start. Don't you start with those.
No, that was a question mark. That's a legitimate A. I think he's
Oh.
confused. But then it's true.
Oh.
Right, it's true. Okay. Watch this, Drew. .tv / at Car Hunger. Oh, it doesn't feed down.
Oh, that's right. It doesn't go to Facebook. We'd have to get on to Facebook
Okay.
to post
Cut.
it.
Okay. Everyone be patient as I corrupt another friend. I mean, invite another friend.
To join the Hapless community.
Communication. Facebook.
I mean, meh?
Meh.
I mean, meh.
Meh. As in what? As in huh?
As in, eh. Well,
Hmm?
Haps is definitely the place to be right now. Periscope is shutting down as of the end of March. A lot of the Periscope contributors and content creators are moved over to Haps. A lot of people are moving over to Haps. It's just such a better platform to work with because you can do the picture-in-picture, as you guys can see right now. You can invite guests to be on your broadcast, so you could actually have more than one person visible on the broadcast at the
See
same
your
time.
profile. Okay, there we are. But you can even talk about your
The miniatures.
miniatures, yeah. Here, Drew, I'm posting the link right now. Come on, post. There you go. There.
Ta-da.
But yeah, we're doing sponsorships. We're actually thinking of getting rid of our Patreon. We're doing a Valentine's Day thing. If you and Laura have $5 to spare, we need 5 new sponsors at $5 each, and we're going to get into our elf and our ranger, and we're going to take the sponsors and we're going to incorporate them into romance stories or appreciation stories, and we're going to write this book. So everything's got to happen by the 12th, so Martin and I can have a day and a half to write the stories, and yeah, and then we're going to present it. And we're going to sit down and we're going to have an elven experience, and you can pick whatever type you're going to be, whether you want to be an elf, a troll, a dwarf, whatever, a hobbit, and we're going to write these stories and we're going to present them on Valentine's Day. But you have to
Yep.
be a $5 sponsor.
I have to go in a minute. Oh, Shane, sure, no problem. Thank you. Went to bed early yesterday and woke up early this morning. We went to bed late and woke up late. I think we have to stop doing that.
Yeah, we kind of have to stop doing that. Although I don't want to stop doing that because I'm a night owl. It's horrible trying to adjust. And it's because everything's closing early, right? I'm not normally one for getting up in the morning.
hmm
So we're frantically running around.
The link came up on Hap's comments. Yeah, if we type on that's how we're seeing Facebook comments, right? So she typed on Facebook, and the link comes up on Hap comments. But if you type it on Hap's, it won't show up on the Facebook feed. So the Facebook users aren't actually able to see the Hap's users' comments, which is an even better reason for people over on Facebook to come join us on Hap's, because you don't know if some of our other viewers
Although
are
we have to
talking
make up
about you.
250 viewers.
We do.
So if they start on Facebook and then
And
then
they-
they go to Twitter
Twitter.
and,
yeah.
and say
And-
something,
and then-
then they go to YouTube.
YouTube. Yeah.
I don't think you have to say something on YouTube. It registers it right
Mhm,
away.
mhm.
And then they go to Haps.
Hap's.
Well, the system
You get
doesn't know
4
the difference.
users, four views
users.
out of the one person. I was worried about Emmy last night. How is Emmy doing?
Oh yeah, honey. How's Emmy doing? Now, what time on Valentine's Day we have yet to determine. We've got as the sponsors because I want to make sure all the sponsors are there.
Thank you, Shane. Love you too. Oh my God, Shane. So sorry.
What? That's completely changed my last gift.
Oh, absolutely.
Honey, you're not getting that file yet, okay?
We have some changes we need to make before we grade it.
You're not getting that file yet. Are you going to stick with just Phoenix for a while, or are you going to bring another kitty into Phoenix's life? If you let me know in time, I'm going to completely change what I'm making for you.
Mhm.
I don't know what you're forgetting, Dawn. Honey, I don't know. I don't know if this helps your pain, but there's a few things I'd love for you to keep in mind. Because Piper and Emmy are so close in age and had most of their life together, just like an old married couple, there's always a good chance that when one goes, the other one will.
Mhm.
So if you're still there, if you can let us know if you're doing another kitty cat for Phoenix, I'm okay. I feel she is with Piper. Yeah,
Mhm.
she is, honey. She is. But I'm happy. This could be why the 3D printer's been complaining. I haven't been able to make the last thing I want to make for you. It's been refusing to print out that file. So, this is probably why.
Mhm.
She died of heartbreak. Yeah, exactly. It happens.
And it does happen, yeah.
We've had it happen with our kitties before.
Mhm.
Well, we had Hermes and Plato, and because they were so young when Hermes got poisoned, we were able to give him our Phoenix.
Yeah.
And then when Phoenix passed of cancer, Plato didn't take the third cat. He went shortly after we got the third cat, and the third cat was Pippin. So him and Pippin, he couldn't handle it. He wanted his Hermes and he wanted his Phoenix. Life has taken a bit of a jump recently, so just getting by. Oh, Drew. Yay! Everyone follow Drew. Subscribe to Drew. For right now, it's just Phoenix and I am not torn like I was with Piper. Okay.
That's good.
We had
Stay
a
strong.
brownout. No! Drew! Crap! My Sheltie's name is Piper too.
Oh wow, that's right.
That's right. Shane, Harold. Shane communicates mostly when it comes to personal stuff on Instagram. Shane, would you like a picture of Harold's Piper as well? Would that help? So you can see?
And Drew, welcome to Haps.
Yes, true.
Mhm.
Wow.
Be back soon via Haps. Thank you, Don. Thank you, Don.
Thank you, Don.
There you go, Harold. I think the same thing happened with my mom and dad. Dad went first, and mom 17 days later. Well, same with my parents. My mom passed about 2.5 months after dad did.
I'm thinking Martin and I should divorce about 5 years before we plan on dying.
That's right.
Just to avoid it.
Oh, that reminds me of a bit of a heartstring story. A
Yes.
story about an older couple that decided that they couldn't make the marriage work anymore, but they wanted to stay friends. They were very close to each other, and they decided get their had their divorce. They were at the lawyers. They signed the papers, and they decided they're going to go for one last dinner together. Have a nice dinner together, and then he's going to go home to his place, and she's going to go off to her place, and he passed that night. He went home, went to sleep, and never woke up.
Is that a real story?
I don't know if it's a real story or not.
Wow.
It's not like one of those R.L. Stein things. I heard it from a friend of a friend, but these things can happen.
Wow. But you see, you can either get totally depressed over it, or you can romanticize it and handle it.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to. Abs. Harps, what?
Harps.
Harps.
for all those who passed.
So yes, Harold, if you find talented cats with a Z, C-A-T-Z,
With a K and a Z.
K and a Z,
Mhm.
that's right. You'll find Shane. And from the looks of it, she would love to see your Piper. Piper is the first kitty cat she actually had, and she developed quite a relationship with him. She basically called him her soulmate. So I think she would love to see, from the looks of it, she would love to see a photograph of your Piper, if you wouldn't mind. Emmy is free of mental and physical pain. I will miss her.
Bunny soft fur and the blue eyes.
Yeah, she's got beautiful blue eyes. Absolutely beautiful blue eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So, Shane, Jeff says he used about $5 worth of materials on your 3D print. And he wants $5 for coffee. So it's a total of $10. He's just doing it for you. He's going to put the one he did, in his portfolio. He has to build a portfolio, so he's happy to have done it.
Mm-hmm.
And right now he's looking for a little metal plate to put on the bottom, because I've got a display case thingy designed for you, or planned for you. So I'm going to have to change a little bit, but I can still do it. And I'm going to put magnets in it. So you can put the vial on top, and you can put his print on top, and then you'll have what I'm making for you inside it.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff did with MAM Piper.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it is.
And now it's even more apropos.
And I'm thinking that I'm not gonna charge you for the other thing I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
If you want, after you see it, because you've got to recover and finances are a big thing. If you want in the future, if you want to, toss a little money our way, we won't say no. But right now, I think Martin and I are just gonna, it'll be a little extra money for shipping, but
Yeah.
I want to foot that bill.
Yeah. That's the least we could do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here, I'll check out my wife's blog. Three Dogs in the Garden, blogspot.com. Pepper is currently in the header. Yeah. So I think
Did you catch that, Shane?
now Harold's on Haps. Shane's on Facebook. So
Oh.
she probably
Okay.
won't see that comment.
Okay, Shane, I'm gonna go back to Instagram for a moment because I'm gonna start eating now. What was the address again? www.
No,
Dot.
it says Three Dogs in the Garden. .blogspot.com.
Okay, hang on. All one word. 3
Mhm.
dogs in a garden.
Yep.
Dot
Blogspot.com.
blogspot.com. Harold's Piper.
I want to pay you for the option for the Greek food in the future for Geek Greek Night.
Well, we spent $40. We
We splurged a little tonight.
we did splurge a little tonight. This has all been just so depressing. We found some Christmas money and so there you go. I sent the link via Instagram for you, honey. So you can look at it there and he says his Piper is in the
In
Header.
Yeah.
So Instagram's having a hard
Hi, kids.
time
Hey,
seeing
Perry.
it. Hi, Perry. Instagram's having a hard time on this iPhone with the link. So open it up in your
Right.
browser.
The title's from when you had the three dogs. Okay.
Okay, that's fair. You have 2 now? And the moment we're done eating, we'll keep going. We'll go back to crafting. So, for those who just joined, 5 more sponsors at a minimum $5 each. They get their name and their character choice in a Lord of the Rings romance thing we're writing for Valentine's Day. It has to happen before the 12th because Martin and I need a day and a half to write. And we're going to get in the costume, Lord of the Ring costumes, on Valentine's Day, and we're going to read out the stories. And your character will be in it. Okay? So by the 12th, I want to know what kind of character you want. I want to know, you can PM us through Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. We'll check them all. And yeah, we want to know what kind of character. Are you an elf? Are you a dwarf? Are you a hobbit? And who do you want your romantic or fellowship
Oh,
character to
fellowship.
be?
I like that. Fellowship.
I got the link. Cool. It's 20-something USD to me.
For you.
We're not that bad. We're at $1.30 now?
$1.31, I think.
Yeah, so $1.30. So for every dollar, it's a 30 cents difference to get another companion for Phoenix. Yes, and don't wait too long though,
Mm.
or he'll become a solo kitty and grow up with a playmate.
Well, this is it, and this is what we've discovered with Baxter, is he's done wonders for both of them, because he's a great wrestling companion for Pippin. The two of them like
Really go at it.
throw each other on the mat, as it were. You wouldn't believe. And then Baxter and Hathor taking turns chasing each other around the unit. So
She's finally getting exercise. It's awesome. Absolutely awesome.
and it did start with him chasing her relentlessly. Now she's chasing back, which is a good sign. It means she's accepted
you,
him
Barry.
and she wants to play.
We have one and Daniel and Kelly are
Have
abscond with Bonnie
with
Prince
Bonnie.
Charlie. Oh no! But he does come over to visit periodically. Cool.
3155 US. Okay.
Oh, okay. Cool. Nice. Oh my god.
Very tasty.
It is. I want to gobble it all up fast though, so I can do the artistic stuff we're supposed to be doing. But I don't want to hurt myself, and I
Take
want to
your
keep
time.
talking. I
Yeah.
can't eat and talk at the. Well, I can, but I can't. You know,
Yes.
it's dinner socialization.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're at the you're at the dinner table with us. So everyone, gather around, bring your meals, your plates, up to your monitors or your devices. And
But they're not talking. One of you want to get on? This is a good time. There he is.
there we go.
Thank you, Perry.
I have a friend who works in rescue, and I mind black cats. Of course.
Yes, Jane. Well, Phoenix is dark, right? Phoenix is technically black with white spots. Maybe you need to find a white cat with black spots. The two of them could be like reverse of each other. I think that would be cool. Practically impossible, I'll bet. But
Almost impossible.
if she succeeds, though,
Mm-hmm.
I will be amazed by her for the rest of my life. Don't joke. I'll try not to. Yeah, we love black cats too. They're always the last ones. They're always the last ones though to get a home, which is horrible.
Because people are still very superstitious about them.
They gotta give up those hang-ups. They're just that's their color. And they're always
What
just
award do you want us to give? Do we want you to give us?
white. What do you want to give us?
What do you want
Barry?
to give us?
Or $5 sponsorship gets you included in the Lord of the Rings Valentine's.
Mm-hmm.
We can write a nice story about you and your wife. You can decide whether or not you guys are going to be hobbits or whether you're going to be trolls. Perry and his wife is trolls. That would be wonderful. The troll couple of Middle Earth. Yin and yang. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You should see them chase each other around the house when Charlie first gets here.
Pandemonium.
Room, nice. Yeah. Tell me, what do you mean tell you?
What word?
I don't know how many coins you have or how much you want to spend.
Doesn't matter to us.
No more Siamese breeds. They are very temperamental. They are, you're right. Siameses are difficult, and for as smart as they are, they're stupid. Dawn, our friend Dawn, cosplayer.
Not Don the bagpiper.
Not Dawn the bag, different, D-A-W-N,
Female Dawn.
said D-O-N. She had a needle, and she put it into the fabric, which a lot of us do, and she put the fabric to the side to go to the
yeah.
washroom. And when she came back,
There we go, Perry. That works. Thank you. You
her
appreciate your
Siamese had
award.
swallowed the needle. And she put the x-ray, after she brought him in for x-rays, she had to get it surgically removed, etc., etc., etc. She brought in the x-ray, like she brought the x-ray home, and put it on the fridge to remind herself never to leave a needle lying around ever again.
Anywhere near a cat. And now I'm back to let you know I can really shake him down.
Hi, Ward.
Hey.
Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, Barry. Ouch, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. We
And
are
there's
eating
Jazzy.
Greek. We decided
We are
that
having Greek tonight.
we just can't seem to get the hang of this COVID schedule thing. I mean, you think you're going to stand in line for 10 minutes and it winds up being an hour.
Mhm.
And you know what? We don't need both of these going until we start working.
Mhm.
So I'm
We're just
going
going
to
to pop back
close
up
this-
onto the
close
main
this one.
monitor until
Yeah.
we're
There
ready
we
to
go.
actually get
When
some
we're ready to
work
get some
done.
work done,
Mhm.
then we'll do that. But yeah, we're completely behind schedule and we thought we'd rather eat on camera than be late.
Then be late, yeah.
So we're very happy you guys are patient with us. Yeah.
Mhm.
But she said the best thing about it, even though it was a super expensive surgery and everything, the best thing about it is he's a lot quieter now because it
Yeah.
damaged his vocal cords a bit. So he,
not
instead of going
fun.
"Mwah," like Siameses do, he goes because that's all he can get out. Very different kitty cat now that he swallowed a needle. I almost dated a Dawn. Really? She ended up marrying a guy who looked like her brother. Ooh. Somehow I feel like I
Gotcha
touched it.
something there.
Yeah, that's Yeah.
Is that what pushed you just to, self-imposed bachelorhood then?
Emmy was
Did you
smart,
put it, I think you put it comfortably
but her
single or something?
personality was way aloof, very aloof. Yeah, it's true.
Does
Does
the
the
dragon
dragon
belong to
belong?
someone? That's our ring dragon.
That's our ring dragon.
Whenever we're doing work on projects, we take off our wedding rings and we put them hanging on the
If you
dragon's
look at his
claw.
one claw, he's guarding
We
our
made
rings.
him famous at least 4 or 5 years ago on Periscope. So we figured we'd bring him to the house.
Hmm. And Perry, don't ever ask someone what award they want, because we should have gone for like the top $10 one. But I would
Mhm.
rather you be a sponsor at 5.
Yeah. Well, he gave us the Appreciate Award.
Yeah.
So
I think it's what, 50
$3
cents or something. $3.
or,
Okay.
or was it? No, actually, yeah, I
Huh?
think you're right.
Mhm.
50 cents.
It's like 50 cents or something.
$3 is the Buy Me a Coffee Award or something.
Hmm. And then there's oh, there's like one that's like $10, which is I don't think I'll ever save up enough coins for that.
Mm-hmm.
I might one day.
It's about 1,000 coins or something.
Mm-mm. It's like 10,000.
So it's 10,000. Oh wow.
Dude.
So it's 1,000 coins to the dollar.
Mm-hmm. Or something like that.
And we had the snowshoe meow. The more softer the meow.
Yeah.
I remember
She
that.
did, and it was always kind of nice when I heard her from the other side of the door. She's got this really lovely meow. It's all in here now.
Mhm.
It's all in their brains. I still have to figure out where that New Year's Eve video footage went
Oh yeah.
of Piper, because I saw it
Piper with the cannon.
and I kept working, and I haven't stumbled on it since. I gotta remember which drive it's on. I'll find it. We'll find it. So, in light of the fact that Valentine's Day we're gonna go Lord of the Rings,
Mhm.
we'll be making me new ears on Thursday. Because I need new ears.
Mhm. That Dawn chick was when I was in college, around the later 90s. She wasn't related to the guy she married. They just looked real similar.
wow.
Still, I think she was better looking.
How about a Swish LA award?
When we're in the clear. Nice.
I won't say no, Barry. Food is food. I have on YouTube Emmy crying, Mom, oh, Helen, oh, honey. Great broadcasters, 10,000 coin gift.
Mm.
But 10,000 coin gift, is that
That's the
$100
$10.
or
That's
is it
$10.
Is that
Yeah.
10?
That's $10.
Okay.
Is the food good? The food is actually really good.
Yeah.
We've never ordered from this place before, and we were running behind schedule. We were going to make food, but a bunch of errands and stuff took us a lot longer while we were out. So
We suck
uh,
on COVID shopping.
we suck at COVID shopping.
We should have put tonight's broadcast starting at 9. We just weren't realistic. I think it's us partially lying to ourselves because we can't handle it.
Mm-hmm.
But we're actually doing okay. Like, neither one of us is completely broken down or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Food is food. So you two solved the problem. Here,
With the lease here?
Which place? We're moving out of this one too. Drew, we're moving out of this one too. Not happy. We're trying to do we're trying to actually, this next place be a management company. But they want guarantors, so they want someone who has a day-to-day job to guarantee that the rent will be paid if we falter. It's not that they don't believe us, it's just they're a management company and they're pickier, which we want a management company this time because
Mm-hmm.
all these individual landlords are not working out. Hello, Pakistan!
Mm. Thank you for
Woohoo!
joining.
Get your new place in. No, because we're still trying to find a guarantor. We need someone with a regular job who's willing to sign, basically co-sign a lease, and give a statement of income, like show that they have a job. And then they'll rent us. So every day that passes by, we unfortunately, and we've got them, we're fine for 6 months.
Easily, yeah.
Yeah, once we get a solid
If the
address.
lockdown continues, we're still fine for the next 6 months.
Yeah, we have to give them a solid address so we can get the government funding, because they've got so many different addresses on file. We've just spent like 3 weeks trying to prove to the government we're real. So I think we got them. I think we got it now. Yeah, I know. Eh, because we have so
We
many
feel
different
real.
addresses and it's on so many different paperwork. So, yeah, we just got to give them someone with a solid address and a job. And what they do is they co-sign the lease. They sign another lease on the same unit. So basically, if you're from out of town and you're willing to take the risk on us, then yeah, you can come into town and just come up and we
You
can't
stay
say
anytime you
no.
like.
You're technically our roommate without living there. It's crazy, but it's what they want. Keep going. Okay, thanks, honey. You are so welcome, Shane. Dang, I know. Love you too, honey. I saw that. What? What do
Oh,
you do?
what?
What?
I poked your
What?
shoulder. I didn't poke anything else. If that's what you're
It,
thinking. Yeah.
if he's gonna properly poke something, it's gonna be out of sight and off broadcast.
Exactly.
Because
We're
we're not that kind of broadcast.
broadcast.
See, look, my upper body is taller. When Martin slouches when he's sitting
We're in the same
down,
chair.
I look a lot taller.
And I'm not even slouching.
Oh yeah, you're not.
I'm not. See?
But when we're standing, he's taller, thankfully. I wish I could help you. Yeah. No, it's rich. Could help you. Well, and this is the thing too. It's not a matter of rich. It's a matter of, um, 'cause nothing's gonna happen until like September. So if something goes wrong, it'll be in September because that money's in the savings account. They just don't believe we won't spend it.
Mhm.
Like we already got the bank statement stating that there is that money. We got it stamped and everything, stating that there is that money in the bank. They just
Mhm.
don't trust that we won't spend it all. So they want someone else to say, okay, we'll pay the rent if they don't.
Mhm.
Oh no, honey.
Mhm.
I know. But this is what we've been saying to people here. All they want is to see that someone has a job. So, I mean, with COVID, it's all up in the air. So everyone's saying the same thing, but it's not a matter of having the money. It's a matter of whether or not the money will happen, in September.
Mhm.
Yeah.
More than likely, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and this management company has like 20 or 30 different buildings
Like
around
30
town.
different, 30
30
different
different
buildings.
buildings. I'm sure they've had more than enough opportunities to be burned by other people, so yeah, it makes sense to develop a policy like that.
But with COVID, they want to fill the place with people they like. Apparently, they like us. But because, they didn't ask about they didn't, for once in the last, couple of years, there was no question about our credit score.
Mhm.
Just simply if we had a regular job.
Too bad they can't do it month to month.
What do you mean? Not sign a 1-year lease? Yeah, but there are ways on leases.
Mhm.
I mean, if everything does go wrong in September,
We just find somebody to replace us,
I mean,
basically. Yeah.
we're living here. We'd be spending about $300 less a month by living in this other place and gain 250 square feet more.
It's not that you're not working; it's because of COVID. That's part of it, but it's the fact that we are freelancers. Right? We're self-employed. We don't have a regular, uh, you know, payroll company paycheck from a an actual company. We're not employees.
And that's what they want. So, for example, if you decide to sign that paperwork, if you decide to be our guarantor, um, you could lose your job tomorrow, and they just give us a place.
Mm. They don't care.
They
In the long run, they won't care.
they're just after to see how much hoops people would jump through.
Mhm.
You know?
Don't tell them that you're celebrating BD.
Well, I think Martin, I
Mhm.
think what you have to do
Uh-huh.
is you have to finish all that paper. But problem is, someone may steal it.
Mm-hmm. They
If you
steal the
finish
place
all
out.
your paperwork on the bus driving thing,
Oh. Mm-hmm.
right? Because then you'll have the money once you do that.
Yeah.
But because it's going to start, and it would be proof that you
Mm-hmm.
have work when COVID's done,
That's true.
and when the school's open again,
Mm-hmm.
however, whenever that is, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you'd have to get that, and by the time you get that, because they're not going to give that to you until they actually have the starting date.
Yeah, which is the tricky part, but it is definitely explore every avenue basically.
But every day that goes by, we run the place at risk of of losing the place because it's the
Mhm.
most popular building on their,
Mhm.
you know, on in their buildings. Buildings they have. And because it's a lease too, you're basically signing another lease. It's easy to get out of too. Basically, you become a roommate without actually living there.
Mhm.
Just I think that's hilarious the way they're doing it. Did you tell them that you regularly pay about work? Yeah, but it's still freelance.
Mhm.
It's not a regular. There's no job slip.
It may be the oldest profession, but it's still, yeah, not a necessarily a steady income.
No, we just keep asking friends. Because we're confident,
Mhm.
you know, that money's going to be spent wisely. It's put in a savings account away from everything else.
How long can we stay here from now? We're kind of
Well,
on borrowed time. I mean, they're not going to
our
kick us
biggest
out, but
problem with here right now, the longer we stay, every time it gets really, really cold in here because the system's broken again, not only do Martin and I freeze, but we can't run the cutter. We can't run the 3D printer. We can't do our jobs. We can't
they're
build. We can't.
they're completely reliant on having a stable, ambient temperature around them.
There's certain things we can't do because complain. And they told us we didn't need insurance, and apparently now we need insurance. Because stuff leaked through our floor in the unit down below. It's not how long we can stay here. And keep in mind, too, people are moving out of town now because of COVID,
Mm-hmm.
not a couple months from now. At some point, people are going to start moving back into the city when they see the rents drop. I mean, this place we're talking about renting is it's even closer to the downtown core than here. It's larger, not by a massive amount, but even 200 square feet, enough to put a bed back in our lives. Because right now we don't have a bed.
Mhm.
We're sleeping on the couch. There's no bed in this place. So,
Fold it out every single night.
you know, the sooner we can get things built and stuff, and it's $2,000 a month.
Mm-hmm.
We're paying almost like between the $2,000 plus the GST here because it's an industrial building, plus $100 parking for crappy parking, whereas $100 parking at this place is underground secure. We're paying GST for parking as well, plus. So this place is not going to stay $2,000.
No.
Come a few months from now, it's going to shoot right back up to $3,000.
Mm-hmm.
No. Now is the time.
Yep.
Now is the time to move. Now is when everything's like, that's not cheap, but it's cheap. Toronto, that's dirt cheap.
Mm-hmm. Especially that close to, right in the core.
So the sooner we get out here, the better. The person who's in there right now at this other place, she's not going to be out till April 1st anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, yeah. And every day that passes, we run the risk of losing it. And quite frankly, I would rather be living in a turn of the century building with old wood, wainscoting and beams and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and built-in cabinet and built-in little shelving units and stuff, than wind up in like a 1970s building on the 11th or 12th floor and having to give up our armoire because it won't
Yeah.
fit in the elevator.
With plastic baseboards and metal door frames.
Yeah. $2,000 for a place that's gorgeous. Oh my God.
My dinner time will check back before my 7 p.m. to
Okay,
see
Dad.
if you want a tune. Awesome.
So yeah, all we need is a guarantor. There's got to be someone with a job. Just here's pay stubs. Here's what I mean, you could change your job tomorrow too. It won't matter, as long as they see you have a job.
Hey, Eric, there you are.
Okay,
Thank you for joining us.
I have to ask anyone who's new here. The Car Hunger COVID Costume Contest. March, damn it,
6th or 13th.
March 6th or 13th.
Which date is best?
Which do you want it on, March 6th or 13th? We had a little bit of voting earlier on in the cache, and I got 2 personal messages on Instagram. Come on.
No pressure.
Hey, no pressure. So 6th or 13th. And one will give people another week to put things together.
Either one works for me. Okay.
Okay.
The judge kind of has the last
Hey,
say
Drew.
anyway. 'Cause of,
Drew, are you joining us for that? Because
Oh.
now you're on HAPS.
Oh yeah. Did you even know that this was a thing? Perry wants March 6th.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
So now it's a tie.
Uh-oh.
Barry, can you put something together that fast?
Because remember, the Car Hunger COVID costume contest is this contest for you to come up with a costume based on a minimum 80% of it has got to be from found objects around your home. So rifle through the kitchen drawers, tinfoil, you know, cardboard, whatever you've got. to
And
make
if you're a
your costume.
cosplayer, we understand your cosplays are in your home, but still, please change some of the aspects.
Both
Like,
dates are Saturdays. Yeah.
if you've got a metal sword, make a cardboard one.
Mhm.
You know, you've got a helmet, put a cauldron on your head. You know? Get creative. We're COVID. We're trapped in.
I don't know, but then I'm pretty busy these days. Oh yeah. Well, we'll keep
come
an
on.
keep an eye out on the feed, and
Yeah.
as the date gets closer, we're still like a month away, essentially. So.
Try not to make my chewing so loud.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm failing. I think I'm
I think I'm
absolutely
full.
failing. You're full?
Yeah.
Huh. Wow. I think there's leftover rice in the fridge, isn't there?
There is, yeah. Both days, either way, I'm free either day. Awesome.
Okay. Okay, well, we'll let you know what the majority
Mhm.
thinks. And I will have to, we'll have to get on each other's, like, we'll have to do a HAPS. We'll have to do a HAPS that's only for that. Only to
Mhm.
talk about that. And I want to find some ideas on the internet so I can inspire people. Just find
Yeah.
pictures and images and upload them. Have fun.
Mhm.
Yay! Gosh,
Oh, this could be awesome. Yeah. Are you doing this virtually? Yes.
Yep.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take advantage of HAPS with its picture-in-picture and multi guest features, and we'll have our contestants we'll be able to bring them in one at a time to show off their costumes, and then the two of us and Eric will deliberate after the broadcast is done, and we will come on. I believe you were saying we'll come on the next day with the results, with the names of the winners.
So we're not going to do audience judging because that never works out,
Oh.
unfortunately.
We've had
becomes this
horrible
huge
experiences with
cascade.
audience judging.
So the three of us are judges, and the three of us decide for second and third place. So I'll probably like FaceTime Eric or something.
Mhm.
We'll talk about it that way. Why am I hungrier than you?
I don't know.
Is that menopause thing again?
It could be, yeah.
Darn it. Well, at least I'm hungry for the healthy stuff.
Is there a prize?
Well, we are going to make an award.
Mhm.
We're going to make awards, and we're probably going to print up some geeky stuff like some buttons or pins or magnets or little things like that we can do. We're hoping if anyone has anything that they can give away, we'd love to get prizes from people.
Mhm.
So like even if you got like a gift card for Christmas and you're not going to use it because it's a store you don't go to, let us know.
Mhm.
We'll put it as part of the prizes.
Yep.
Any of you want to promote something? For example, Drew, if you've got some spare, with the metal ships and stuff like that,
Oh yeah.
or
The
if
miniatures.
if you want to do like a gift card for your miniatures, make sure your store address is involved in everything and send it to me in a little piece of a little card or something like that, and with a code on it. You know,
Hangry, not hungry. Is that normal? Yeah, it can
you know,
be.
it
Yeah.
can be. When was the last time you ate? How many hours ago?
Jazzy, you're on Periscope. Do you have a HAPS profile yet? Because I don't think we can't invite we can't invite guests from other platforms, right?
No.
They have to be on
They have to be
HAPS
on
in order
HAPS.
to be invited as a guest.
You have to be on.
So in order to compete.
Please Facebook message me. Messenger on video
yeah.
chat.
Oh, perfect.
That's right. That's right.
Awesome,
Thank you
okay.
for reminding me of that, Eric.
Got to go from my partial chest wax. Oh, the heart monitor stickies. Oh no. last time before turning it on Wednesday. Nice. Turning it in on
It's a
Wednesday.
good
Yeah.
idea. I will consider that. Here you go.
Perfect.
Yeah, we're going, the government has okayed us for a web designer to bring our company online. So they're going to put together an online store for us. And we're going to use Square. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, there's a whole section there for gift cards. So yeah, if you've got a similar thing,
Hmm.
send it to us or we can give you the address of the person who won. And yeah, things like that. If anyone's got any small little companies that they want attention, by all means, let us know.
Hmm.
Gift cards work just as fine.
Good night, Harold.
We have a profile on Twitch, but we don't use it. It's too busy.
Twitch got too busy and too twitchy.
And with the majority of the people, being gamers and stuff,
Hmm.
we didn't want to. I joined a few of the groups and everything, and it became too much. We want to get rid of our Patreon. We're hoping to be able to make Haps here work with the monthly sponsors. I mean, that's why we said five more sponsors at $5 each brings the full sponsorship level up to $40 a month with the ones that are already here.
Hmm.
So once we get to that $40 a month, as we promised, those people will get first dibs on the stuff that goes up in our store, our new store, and discounts that no one else will get. Because we're getting a regular bit of a flow from you every single month. So it's easy enough for us to say, okay, we're going to discount. Things like, as long as our materials are already covered. So something really quick to build for you would be like a 10% discount because the amount of time we charge is this much.
Hmm.
Something that takes forever to build for you, like a really long time, it's a bigger discount because it takes this much. Right? So it's more time, but it's also a bigger discount. So no matter what, the percentages should even out. But that's what happens when you're a sponsor for us. That's how we're going to do this. We find this way is much, much better than, Patreon and having to have X number of things a month. And, it's become too much. If we say yes to obligations, we gotta work everything around it, and we're on set for 48 hours, and
Hmm.
it's the day that we're supposed to be doing this thing for a Patreon. It's something we can't do anymore, so we'd like to pace it out.
Hmm. Can you accept the coins here and turn them back into cash?
Once you reach 200,
$200, then you can cash out.
$200 worth of coins.
Mhm.
I mean, you can't cash your own out. You have to give them away. But what I do is I check in every day, and if you look on your profile, you'll see there's like awards or something like that, or
Awards, yep.
yeah. So if you click there, there's little challenges like the invite challenge and the sponsor challenge, and that's another thing too, guys. There is a sponsor challenge. It's like 1,000 coins if you did a sponsor, and you only have to sponsor one person. Hi.
How many sponsors do we have so far?
Let me check. But I need 5 new ones to make this work, because that's
Nice typo, Grand Admiral.
That's
very,
what
very, very
that's
subtle.
what will bring it up to to $40 a month.
How many coins is $200? Oh, look at that, 59 days in a row.
My
Speaking
little
of
thing
coins,
just hang on. I'm going to claim my coins. Claim those.
$200 would be 200,000 coins, I think, isn't it? It's 1,000 coins per dollar.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it that? Yeah, because it's 100,000 for $10.
Yeah.
So
No,
you
it's
see, there's a
10,
little.
it's 10,000 for 10.
10,000
yeah.
for $10. But if you look, you got the little award thing too, and you'll see the breakdown there.
Mm-hmm. And Drew, you'll find out that you already have at least 7 HAP subscribers, and you'll
Those are
see
the
names like
developers.
Peter, Pablo, who else?
Mark,
And a whole bunch of other people. They're all the developers from the HAPS platform,
they automatically follow you. They automatically subscribe to you
and
because they're a beta platform. Because it's beta still. So
they're
yeah.
looking for bug reports from people. They're looking for feedback, and they're awesome. You call on them for help, and they're in there as quickly as they can to solve the problems. Sponsored you guys and Michelle Alexander. Oh yeah, that's right, Katrina.
Yes,
Thank you.
that's right.
Yeah, no, Michelle's pretty awesome.
So
We
I know the 5 new ones would make the $40. Let me take a peek at our profile thingy.
Yeah, Michelle's awesome. We've known her back in the Facebook days, and it's great being able to invite her onto one of our broadcasts. And we did the Greek geek trivia last week with her.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 on here,
So 5 more will make it an even 10 sponsors.
and only 3 of these are $5.
Are they like the goodies?
Are they like the goodies?
And
Yeah, Michelle's awesome.
yeah.
Are they, what do you mean, like the goodies, Grand Admiral? Get yourself over to Habs, Grand Admiral. Come on.
Yeah.
Twitter guy, whenever I know, I've had
Yeah.
so many problems with Twitter.
Well, that too, and same with the Periscope. Their customer service really went down the tubes the bigger they got. But these guys are growing by leaps and bounds. They're getting huge floods of new
And they still
users,
seem human.
content creators, and viewers, and they're adding more people to their team just to be able to handle the workload. They're adding servers to the system. You will get the occasional message saying that they're having a server problem, but it usually gets bumped onto an adjacent server so that they can continue with people's broadcasts. And they're just working so fast to have any problems dealt with as quickly as possible. And
Perry,
they're very
you're-
personable. They'll pop on
Oh, yeah.
people's broadcasts and chat for a bit as
Publish-
well.
and they've got like how-tos on their YouTube page, right? Perry said,
Hello, Yassine.
"Are we
How are ya?
are we super broadcasters?" That doesn't work here.
Anywhere, anything, anytime,
Mm.
anything, they will try to fix. Yep.
Our VIP status from Periscope was moved over with us,
Yep.
which we're very happy. They are honoring that,
Mhm.
so that I'm happy about. But yeah, the super broadcaster thing is ridiculous, so they don't do it.
Yeah.
Now I think there's a super broadcaster award. If you
There
look.
is. Well, this is the Haps guys sort of tongue-in-cheek created a bunch of awards on Haps that were sort of pokes and stabs at the Periscope stuff. So we got the Super Heart Award, the Super Broadcaster Award. Yep.
I love Haps too.
hmm It's just been so easy to use. Even I can figure it out apparently.
I love St. Petersburg. What?
It's so easy to use. Even I can figure it out apparently.
Bless your heart, man.
Oh, thank you. And thank you for showing me those little tricks there.
You're welcome.
Mhm.
So we're gonna get into making some stuff here in a moment.
Yep. And
I
some
just- I wanna make
leftovers.
sure
Put it together and put it in the fridge.
I want to make sure I eat my veggies.
Yeah, I'm gonna have that last little piece of broccoli.
Because these veggies won't reheat very well.
No.
Veggies
They'll be
in,
soggy.
in your containers empty.
Mhm.
So empty container into empty container.
Mhm.
Ah!
And this one was open but not actually touched.
Almost there, folks. We don't normally like eating on air, but here we are. So Drew, yeah, explore the app. We can invite you in, like if you
Mhm.
if you get the urge, people can invite people in visually, so we can talk. Make sure
And-
that you have some sort of headset or something, because sometimes the feedback is nasty.
And we noticed a new feature, in case anyone else hadn't noticed it yet. Normally, when you get invited to join someone's broadcast, you have to go out of the broadcast, go to your little activity icon, the little bell,
Notifications.
to the activity or the notifications, and it'll show you a little notification there that you've been invited to so and so's broadcast. That's where you click on it to get into it. Now, thank you. Super Heart Award. I can't reach. I can't reach. Oh, frame. Okay, there we go. Now what happens when someone invites you into their broadcast? You get a little pop-up right in your feed with the comments, and
Underneath
all
the
you have to do
comments.
is click on that, and it'll take you into the other person's broadcast.
Super clever. We're having Greek. How's the move going? Oh, your turn, because I'm still eating.
How's the move going? Well, we're not moving yet. We will be, but
We hope.
right now we have our application in for that one place that we've really been crossing our fingers for. They need a guarantor
Okay, hang on.
from
Another
us.
super heart.
Another Super Heart.
Come on, Martin. Stretch. Stretch.
Okay, it kind of warped there at the end, but so they're asking us for a guarantor because we're freelancers, right? So we don't have a guaranteed income at all at any given time.
Someone eats on
So
Oh, no, I'm
basically, to
sorry.
have another person sign on saying that they can guarantee to cover our rent if we can't.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that we have, 6 months of rent set aside and ready to go, 6 months of other expenses on top of that, ready to
Oh,
go.
the car.
You know, the car and that sort of thing. And that'll take us right into the fall, right into the autumn.
We have to,
And
honey. We can't stay.
by then, you know, things are going to be in a different state.
Cross all your extremities? Ooh, that takes talent.
Cross everything possible there. You don't know what my toes are doing.
It's not your toes I'm thinking about.
Excuse me?
Yep.
We're
We're not that kind of broadcast. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
So hopefully that will go well. I mean, time is ticking. This place isn't available till April 1st, but I'm sure we're not the only people looking at that place. So the sooner we can get our paperwork in, the better chance we'll have of actually getting it, not having someone else yank it out from under us.
And here's the thing, a lot of people are moving out of Toronto. They're getting out because of COVID. They don't want to be in a populated city, or they ran out of money because they lost their jobs or whatever because of COVID. So people are moving out of the city left, right, and center. So the place we're looking at is normally $3,000 a month. And they only want $2,000 for it.
Mhm.
I mean, this is the time to do it.
Mhm.
It's the time to do it. It's a risk, but it's a risk staying here too. It's a bigger risk staying here.
Why aren't you that kind of broadcast?
Well,
Because we would have a very limited audience. We wouldn't be able to show off all the work that we do and all the tutorials and everything that we want to get ourselves, get ourselves doing
no,
on apps.
just don't give the political answer. Plain and simple. They'd kick us off.
Oh, right.
If we were that kind of
Bottom line,
broadcast.
what she said.
If we were that's against the
Oh, boy.
rules, that kind of broadcast.
Oh, hey. Oh, Mark's got a quandary
Mark.
for us, has
Oh,
he?
God. A new thing. Okay, go for it.
What is your quandary, Mark?
Whisper.
And what racketeering business are you in trouble for?
What is my
this
favorite
time?
color?
What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
I'm joking. Oh, sneezy guy's coming again.
Yeah, the guy next door.
One of our neighbors is sneezes so loud we can hear it here almost as if he's in the room.
I'm kind of surprised there's anything left in his head, quite
I
frankly.
know. Maybe there isn't.
Martin,
He's a
because
sneezing zombie.
this rice is too difficult to eat with a fork.
And?
I think I'm going to give up.
Okay. Yeah, we'll consolidate these into one container and put it in the fridge.
The leftover potato and the rice?
Yep.
Yes, please.
Yep. The other stuff goes in the garbage and recycling as required. That's kind of squishy in there.
That's
so,
okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
Let's get to work. Nummy, 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 num.
I will take care of all these, and I will be right back.
All right, folks. Oh, hang on.
Yeah,
I love this stuff. I don't want to waste
Just a
any of
bit.
it. Hang on.
I'll be back.
And in greater
The
numbers.
Ziggy. I'm sorry. God. Yogurt tzatziki, like the best thing on the planet, man. Yes. She seems hungry. Kind of. Haven't had Greek in a very, very long time. Does he have a mask on? Well,
He's in his own unit.
he's in his
so
own unit, yeah. But I
And
don't
I
hear
don't
him all
think
the
he-
time, so
yeah.
yeah. Hang on.
Yeah,
Hang
gonna-
on. I
gonna
think he's
give it
in
here?
her boat. Actually,
Yeah, let's
you
put
got less
this
stuff
in
there.
there,
Yeah. So let's do that way. Here's more. Oh.
Yeah. I was trying to get stuff out of the lid in case I spilled it.
Well, you're not going to spill it
I'm not.
because you're talented.
So she says.
So I know.
We'll see. We'll,
Come on. It's just rice. Like that.
ah. If I had the extra hand.
You have an extra two at the moment. Wow, we got to make something with rice tomorrow.
You think?
Yep. All right. All right. All right. You don't.
All right,
You don't
all
get,
right.
All right. Okay. So I'm gonna move all this container over, all this stuff over, and put this container in here. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. And these little teeny tzatziki's, I'm happy I got extra because then we can have little teeny tzatziki's tomorrow.
Yep.
And it can go amongst the food too. I don't care. We can wipe it off.
Mhm.
And there's my fork.
Okay.
And this container goes closed. Like the step-by-step, guys? Hold on.
Yep.
I
Play by
appear
play?
to have... Yes.
They're
And,
good fun
and,
in the film.
and then that's the... Oh, okay. Remember there's resin on the bottom of that.
Resin on the bottom of the pita.
Yep.
That's.
It's the
yummy.
wrapper!
That's my other half in theirs as well.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm such a bachelor in comparison to him.
She is. She really is.
Okay, and then Martin can move these tables out of the way. And I'm going to move myself back forward. Hi, guys. Chicken fried rice. We can make that tomorrow. Yes, there's actually quite a bit of leftover. That's a small. We ordered a small.
That took us almost an hour to eat.
We ordered a small. What the hell? We didn't even eat it all. That was a small. Is there any banana pudding? No. Actually, I think there's rice pudding. We'll probably have some later. Tiki glasses. I don't make tiki glasses. Ginger ale in the tiki glasses. Tiki glasses. Okay. So, okay. So we're going to get back to work. Is there any chocolate pudding? Don't mention chocolate to a hormonal woman.
What were you
Don't, that was
thinking,
mean.
dude?
Nah, it's a G-Man. Sudden. I scarf food down. I try not to, Jazzy. It's not healthy for you. Okay, so hang on. I am going to make this number one. And I thought that was funny when we asked, when we asked our audience at the time that we set up this arrangement for the first time. We said, which do you want in the upper corner in this tiny micro little window? And the answer was us. It's like, thanks, guys. Yeah, I guess people wanted to see what we were doing more than wanted to see us. So we're working on these little funky trays with using resin inside them. They can be used for little candies, and they can be used for jewelry, all that other stuff. Now I had to pour an upper layer on this earlier today, so I doubt it's set. What'd you get for dessert? We didn't. We kind of ran
We
out
got
of
no
money.
dessert.
It was what
That
was
was 40
left
bucks
of
already.
Christmas money, because well, we were putting cards away. We finally got to putting some Christmas cards away, and there was a $50 bill inside one of them. It came after Christmas, so it never went up on the wall. So yeah, that was the last. You just watched us eat the last of Christmas money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's still awfully red,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's going to matter with it staying level at this point because it's.
It will still
It's-
slowly flow.
Oh, I don't want to keep it there. I want to work on the next one. Well, you know what?
Well,
What?
do we move it up there where the other one was?
Uh,
Oh, but that's gotta
uh,
be. That's gonna have that.
Yeah, because this is a little
Yeah,
askew.
Oh,
Well, hold
Yeah,
on.
we can-
Hold on. You can move it up there and just put these
I can
underneath
put those
it.
underneath it. Yeah. Okay. No, I can
Well,
do
take a
that.
chance. Take a chance on me. This is the other one. Ew, this is really like. Ugh. I gotta put something over top of this. This is ridiculous.
There we go.
I gotta put some paper towel over top of the resin.
The resin spill.
Don't worry, we have enough paper product. Ta-da.
Alrighty.
All right, now we get back to work. Now, everyone, remember we are doing the Valentine's Day. Five more sponsors at $5 each, and we include everyone, all the sponsors' names and their choice of race for a Lord of the Rings Valentine's Day. And we're going to write a Lord of the Rings Valentine's to read out on the 14th, and you have to be a sponsor by the 12th. Okay. Oh, I see. It's because you put this other paper there.
Hmm.
So now you've changed all the dynamics.
Ah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So where's the leveler? Ah,
Right
there it is.
here. Right in front of you.
But yeah, we didn't get dessert, unfortunately.
Oh, let's go to higher.
That's very different.
Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
hey. Okay.
Awesome.
That is awesome. I gotta make sure this way's okay.
Version.
Yeah, this was
That's
fine.
pretty
Oh, good. But yes,
Okay.
so we've got that coming up, and we've got the Car Hunger COVID,
COVID
Costume
Costume
Contest. And we are going to make an
A
award for
little active
that.
thinner on the handle.
And if anyone wants to contribute a prize, do let us know. We are going to make awards, custom-made awards. We'll probably put little pins and buttons and stuff like Star Trek and Star Wars and stuff like that, because we already printed out our samples for our store, and therefore you guys will get the samples. Now, at any time, feel free to ask questions about this. And what you?
Hmm?
Oh, you're cleaning up
The,
the other
the
edge.
top of the handle is
Oh,
sticky,
top of
like
the
the
handle
actual
is
little knob.
sticky.
I
Ugh.
tried with isopropyl before before we went to eat,
It didn't work.
but it did not really do anything
Oh,
for that.
that's not good.
But
So
lacquer
on
thinner
this
should remove it.
one, this last one, I am going to do a kind of undersea mermaid theme, and we're going to experiment with this particular resin because we've got some. It's kind
That's
of a
better.
clear Tamiya paint, and it's blue, so I'm going to try mixing a little tiny bit of that in with the resin. Now, Martin, remind me again.
Hmm.
Is it the resin or is it the catalyst I mix the color into?
You mix it into the resin.
There you go.
Yeah. You always mix the color into the resin first. Don't mix all three together at the same time. Just make sure the resin is nicely mixed with the color, and then you can add the catalyst to it.
So these will wind up on the new store.
There we go.
We got these quite a bit ago when we were doing the murder mysteries. Put bonbons and candies in,
Mhm.
but they've been sitting
Alrighty.
around doing not much. And we thought, you know what? They want us to come up with these things, so we're going to come up with these things. Oh, right.
One's resin, one's
I'm handling,
Partner.
but I'm handling resin with other gloves. I know. I know.
What are
I know.
you thinking?
I know. I'm doing it. I hate gloves.
I
But
know.
I like my hands.
Did you
So-
just put them on inside out?
Does it matter?
Well, if the outside was sticky from yesterday,
But won't it be dry?
if there's any uncatalyzed stuff.
Oh, jeez, Martin, I don't feel any uncatalyzed stuff.
Okay.
Would you like to find out? That's shiny there.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Oh, it's not. It's dry.
It's dry? Okay. As long as it's dry.
Dry.
Okay, so what are we putting on the outside of this?
How?
Snap.
How do people do that?
It's harder to do with the nitrile gloves than it was with the latex, because the
That's
latex
true.
is so much stretchier, right?
These are not.
No.
Oh, yeah, see, I think, oh, no. Okay, hang on. Oh, you see, that was the outside. The inside was the outside, and the outside was the inside. And then
Ah.
sometime,
We were
at
all
one
cooked
point,
together,
the
cuckoo,
one
cuckoo.
point, at one point, the inside became the outside, and it got some little stuff on it. But now it's the inside again.
Programs, get your programs. You can't tell what we're saying within the program.
Yo. Yo.
Alrighty.
You okay, Martin?
I'm not okay. So what were we talking about putting on the outside of these?
Those, because we put pearls inside. I put pearls inside the resin.
Yep. Hmm.
So I'm thinking these flat-backed ones. I don't know if there's tiny flat-backed ones,
Right.
and I don't know if you can make them work with the design or.
I could put
You
one
know.
on each.
Yeah.
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 There's plenty there, right? I could put one on each.
Pearl it
on
up.
each little blossom.
Pearl it up.
Pearl it up,
Make it
fuzzball.
special. How do you pearl up
Things-
a fuzzball?
Ask Chewy.
Well, we've got a fuzzball here. The one kitty cat is a fuzzball.
Oh, that's true.
Hathor's quite the
Oh,
fuzzball.
that's really weird.
What?
One of these things is not.
Oh yeah,
like
there's
the
one that's
others.
missing its little
It's
its coating.
Pearlescent. It's just kind of a pale white.
Well, we won't use that one then.
We won't use that one. Now,
We
these
we will
separate
reject
different-
that one. We will ignore that one. Oh God! See, now that he asked about dessert, that's all I can think
That's
of.
all you can think of is dessert.
All I
Uh-huh.
can think of is dessert. It's wrong.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
okay.
These are ganged
I
on,
just
on
put
sticky
my-
strips.
Cup.
Right in front. It's front and center. I can
Well,
see
that's
that.
not going to help.
No.
You
Would
move it
you
on
do
your
me a
desk?
favor? Because I got a lot of stuff on my hands now.
Uh-huh.
Could you move my cup maybe over by
Over
the
there? Yeah.
over there or over there or up or
Actually,
over and in and
Here,
out?
if I
And
do that.
well, that resin can go on the floor. We don't need it.
No, we don't need that right now.
Yeah, because I'm using up the smaller things of resin
Hmm.
that have already been opened. Because that one's still sealed.
There we go.
So
Yeah.
there
So
we
these
go.
little pearls are getting together in strips with the adhesive. So
And take
have
the
to
knife.
slice the adhesive.
Slice away.
Slice away, slice away, slice away. Oh,
And on Thursday, folks, we are going to be making me some new elf ears because my old ones are, well, old. It's about time, and we're going to do that on air. Um, so if you guys want to learn how to make elf ears. Someone asked earlier, they sent me a message and asked if I was going to make bunny ears. You know,
Oh, yeah.
Playboy bunny and Valentine's. I'm like, no,
they are not related.
no. Oh. I should have pulled these out before I put the gloves on.
Do you want me to peel that? No, she's got it. She's got it figured out.
See if I can do this without destroying the puffy stickers. Oh yeah, that's right. This is like a little paper book thingy. I forgot that that's what these were. There's fairy ones too. But we wanted to do mermaids. Okay. Put that over there. Let's see if I can do this without ruining the stickies. See, I'm going to make this one look like an underwater scene. I'm going to put a little tiny bit of blue in the pigment. Does she fit? Oh, yes. She fits. And then,
Excellent.
excellent. Uh-oh, I can't do this with the gloves. Okay, I'm going to have to take
Yeah,
off
here
at
for
least
this
one
part.
glove.
Yeah.
See if I can keep it this way out. Watch as my fingers magically grow. Right before your eyes. I have to make sure I go back and follow Drew.
Oh yeah.
Subscribe to Drew. He's probably exploring the whole app. I hope he's exploring the app.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Okay, I don't want the little purses and stuff. The mirror is kind of cute. I'm
Mhm.
gonna put the mirror.
There's lots of little sea creatures there too. Huh? And that's that.
Yeah, put the mirror right by her hand. Okay, I'm gonna keep it off of the tape until and then we got little these, and I can put some of these up top here because both are gonna be done. And then just fish. I got more fishy. I got sparkly ones over here. Under the sea. Under the sea.
Yeah, that works.
Ooh, yeah.
This is what we call creative use of materials.
Part of the idea is to get rid of a lot of those existing materials that that have been kind of around because from other projects, and have plenty of product to put up on our page because the government grant thing we're doing. We're really happy we got approved for this because it's gonna help us immensely.
Mm-hmm.
So folks, how is everyone doing? Let's see some new sponsors for V-Day. Valentine's Day. Actually, I don't like that there. I want to put this on the edge here. Here we go. These are kind of soft and really puffy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This is going to be fun. Yeah. Oh, there's another fish.
There's always a bigger fish.
It's not a very big fish.
Yeah,
It's just
oh,
another
it's the same size?
fish.
Okay. There's always another fish.
It's just another fish. If it was bigger fish, I would have said it was bigger fish. I didn't say it was bigger fish, so it was another fish. I'm just gonna keep complaining until I'm an annoying pain in the ass, right?
Keep it up. I'll let you know when you are.
All right then.
You'll never hear from me.
What?
You'll never hear.
What? You're gonna leave me?
No, 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 no. You'll never hear me say you are.
Oh, that's different.
That's
That's very different. Oh, we got a seahorse. Does the seahorse fit up
Seahorse.
here? Seahorse kind of blends in. Is Angel Quintana a follower here? I
Angel
don't know.
Quintana. Haven't heard the name.
I don't know. You can do a search. There is a search bar at the top of the profile. And see, but yeah, I haven't. Martin's right. I haven't heard the name either. You should also be able to see who's who's subscribed to us and who isn't.
Mm-hmm.
You can peek over there. Is that someone you know? Sounds familiar, but I just don't know
Yeah,
where.
yeah, the name does sound familiar.
I love this octopus. He's so cool.
So Mark never asked us what his conundrum was.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
he gave up. That's not like him. I hope he's okay.
Mm-hmm. Maybe he got arrested.
I tried searching, but I just got an order from them. I wondered if it was related to your broadcast.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
because you're on here, you are basically being previewed. Like this is being previewed all over the place, on all our different social medias. It's possible someone is watching this cast from there.
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't know. That would be awesome, Drew. Like a lot of people are using HAPS as like a bit of an additional income. You do have to reach 200 coins before you can cash in.
$200.
Sorry, $200 before you can cash in, but some people are pretty close to there. It's the people who get the most interviews online. So the most conversations. And Martin and I have been trying to stay up at night to do that kind of thing, but I've been kind of failing on that front because we've been exhausted with everything we've been doing. So we're hoping with the sponsorships, because it's $200 in total, whether it's sponsorships or awards, we're hoping with the sponsorships, we can get rid of our Patreon, because I'm finding it a pain in the ass, quite frankly, and get to our 200 pretty fast. There are all different types on here. I don't want to put that one on the bottom. I didn't find them here on HAPS. Well, they could be on Martin's and my fan page, which we're also broadcasting to.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think they're on the personal page because the name is not familiar.
No. Or they could be on our... coming to us through Periscope?
Yeah, that's true. It's
Or
feeding down to
Instagram?
Periscope as well. That's true. No, Instagram
Oh,
it's not feeding down
Instagram.
to.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's great though, Drew. Yay. Maybe it's just like
Good to know,
karma.
yeah.
Just like a bit of a good luck thing. I should grab some more of those pearls. But,
The
little teeny tiny ones.
the ones that are like the ones that are in here.
Yeah. That's okay. That's okay. I'm
That's
going
okay?
to do this instead.
You know, some sparkly.
Well, I don't know
Sparkly stones.
what these are. They're shining like Swarovskis, but oh, they don't have a sticky back. I wonder if they'll stay down.
Oh, they don't.
Yeah, you think they'll stay down?
I don't know.
They're so tiny.
They will probably move around when you pour the resin in.
As long as they stay facing upright.
Pour
That's the other-
slowly and gently.
slowly, very slowly, very gently. I'm just gonna put a few in because then I can get like a little sparkly.
Hello, Vince. How are you?
Hey Vince, honey,
Welcome aboard tonight.
how you doing? We are working on stuff.
What else can I embellish this
We have some new
way?
people on here, Vince.
Mhm.
Some of my friends are joining us tonight. They were watching us on Facebook, and now they're
Let's see what I
here.
can put around the top here.
well, yeah, around the top. See, I was wondering if we've got little smaller ones that are flat backed. I don't know.
Mhm. This, these came out of the
Yep.
apartments there? I'll take a look. See.
Yep. Right, now take a look.
How we take a look? See.
Hey Vince,
Gonna do this.
how you doing, honey? Are you gonna go on tonight? Because we are going to promote our V-Day thing, our Vancouver. Sorry, Vancouver. Our
Valentine's
Our Valentine's Day. We're still going to do the Lord of the Rings thing, but we need 5 sponsors, 5 new sponsors at $5 each. And then we will do a Lord of the Rings Valentine's where we weave our sponsors into a Valentine's Day Lord of the Rings story. And then the Car Hunger COVID costume contest. Which
Dun,
works
dun,
better for you,
dun.
Vince? The March 13th or March
6th.
6th? Which one works better for you? They're both Saturdays. We haven't decided on time yet. Probably going to be right into the evening. If we don't get in trouble with the neighbors. I'm doing good so far and glad you guys are on. Been here for a while. Yes, cool. You're glad we're on. Nice, thank you. Are you having one of those days, honey? I hope not.
Aren't we all?
But isn't fair? All of us can't have one of those days. Some of us must have had a good day. Please, someone say you've had a good day.
Somewhere we had a little, one of the little bins that had a bunch of strips of stones and things on it. Try and just see where it went. Aha! Anything small?
Little stones, little teeny tiny stones. Ah, we have another vote for 13th. Okay, 13th is
Alright.
now in the lead. Your workday was good today. Nice. Yeah, we underestimated again how much time we'd spend in line to get
Inline,
things
right?
done
Yeah.
today, so it's a bit of a bummer. I should grab my tiny little tweezers for these. If anyone wants to come on, we can definitely sort this out. We've got little teeny earbuds coming in the mail.
Are these too much?
Ooh, no, they are not.
Okay, we've got a bunch of these with the multicolors.
Oh, good. Now, remember, watch it with those. You may have to put glue on some of them because they're a little older.
Right.
So the super adhesive strip may not hold.
We should find out.
I let them know either day works for you and I'm free. Yeah. It's starting to look like the 13th because that's where it's voting most.
Yeah, I'm noticing that.
I think people want more time. And we are looking for prizes. So we were going to do the award and we're probably going to do some like Star Trek and Star Wars type pins. But if you're out there and you've got a small company or something and you'd like to do a gift card or a little discount card, we'll be happy to promote your small company. We would. I'll be over there for you guys. The new ears will be created on Thursday. Because we have to try to, we got to order in for the plaster. And they're not going to have it in the store. Well, we won't be able to pick it up until Wednesday. Because we can't just go out and get materials anymore, which is horrible. Very, very frustrating
You
for
know,
us.
we missed this whole opportunity by about 5 weeks.
Oh?
Yeah, we could have done that particular broadcast on New Year's Day.
Think so? Martin.
Yeah, I know. Oh wow!
Bad Martin.
I just touched the garbage can and it's covered in resin.
I didn't cover it in resin. I put things that had resin all over it at the garbage can.
Fun.
I think these are a different type of Swarovski. Because they're definitely shining like them. And there's no sticky on the back of them. I think they are Swarovski
What's wrong with
crystals.
the old ear?
They kind of deteriorate after a while. My old ears have been around for a while, and they're like a liquid latex. And they're not sticking down properly anymore. They're just a disaster. And the mold for my ears back when I worked for Paramount is definitely deteriorated, so I can't just whip more up. So yeah, we got to replace them, or it gets all bunchy and it doesn't look that real. And I'm a fan of my ears looking right. A little
Yeah.
picky that way. A little picky that
Picking
way.
your ears? What?
I'm not picking my ears. I'm picky about my ears.
Ah, see how you're holding up so far.
Me.
Oh,
No, menopause doesn't subside.
not really.
It's kind of menopause means that I'm not producing a lot of girly things at the moment. But no, it
Girly
doesn't
things.
really subside. It's you learn how to live with it, and you try to eat and try to keep your nerves calm, and you basically have to change parts of your lifestyle. Um, but yeah, once you're in menopause, you're in menopause. I mean, it may calm down eventually. I may get less hot flashes and stuff, but it has a lot to do with how I eat and drink. So I got to be wiser, and I've been eating way too much sugar and way too much salt lately. So I've got to change that. But it's really hard once you get into those patterns. Yeah, you get kind of used to it. So yeah, I'm doing my best. I'm going to cross my fingers and hope not to
I hope
die.
not to die, yeah.
Or hope not, or Martin is going to hope not to die.
She'll cross your fingers and I'll hope not to die.
But yeah, it's really hard, especially if I'm in costume and stuff. I'm hoping on the 14th that leading up to the 14th, I can have as little stress as possible and be able to stay calm and relaxed, because once I'm in costume, it's really hard. I mean, right now, just from eating, I'm done eating and everything is hot and itchy and just, it literally feels like your skin is burnt all over your body. So be nice to women who are in menopause. Be
Mhm.
really nice to women who are. I'll say the 13th. Everyone needs more time. Thank you, Eric. Little rhinestones are called.
Swarovski?
Please. Well, these are shining like Swarovskis, but I don't remember buying sheets of Swarovskis. I remember buying the loose ones, so it might be a different company with the same sheen or something. But they definitely look like them. I've just never seen them like that on a sheet. So I'm not even sure where I got these. They've been around for a while. A long while. Do I still have liquid?
Usually.
No, I do.
Mhm.
I do. So yeah, it's kind of confusing. Never seen them like this before. I could have got them as part of the sugar is so evil. Yeah, processed sugar.
Oh,
Yeah.
big time, yeah.
Martin and I are trying to put honey and maple syrup and everything. Like
Mhm.
we don't put sugar in our coffee anymore at all. It's always
Not in
honey
a
or
long
maple
time,
syrup.
not for
Yeah.
years we haven't.
But yeah, it's especially for menopausal women. Oh, too much salt.
Mhm.
Same thing. Evil.
There we go.
She says that she drinks more ginger ale. We should be drinking ginger beer. It's less sugar.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
If Christina starts to go crazy, Martin should just give Christina some space when she's in that rage.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Ugh.
I'm just gonna go this
I'll
way
go
for a
over
little
here,
while,
yeah.
yeah.
That was ginger ale.
That was.
Is that the last of ginger ale?
There's a little bit left.
Don't give it to me.
No?
Sure.
Sure. Do you want mineral water with a little lemon?
How about sparkly pineapple?
A little sparkly pineapple? I can do
Pineapple
that.
juice and
Yeah,
mineral water.
I can do that.
Woohoo! These aren't very big anyway.
That's true.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a guidebook for men handling menopause, really. I think if there was, you guys would have an easier time at it. I think if there was, women would have. There is no manual for menopause. And every woman's slightly different. Like, I mean, we've got a lot of the standard same stuff, but your upbringing and your hormones before they change, like, there's so much that can affect a woman who is in menopause. So much. And growing up, I always had a little more boy hormone. I always a little bit of a tomboy. So, yeah, I gotta be careful. We looked up a list of things online that we need to try to start eating. It's not the cheaper stuff, unfortunately. It's the more expensive stuff, but it'll get us through it, and maybe Martin will survive. Just as long as you don't throw anything that's not nailed down at your current place. You mean like the neighbors out? I didn't say that, did I? No. Oh, evil me. Yeah. I can never do this with gloves on. I always tear out the gloves. I don't want to take the gloves off again. Put them back on. Take them off. Put them back on. Take them off. Put them back on. So I hope to get those sponsors by the 12th. And we can have some fun on the 14th. And even if you don't have a relationship right now in your life, we can write a story up with your pets. We can turn a pet into a dragon. You know?
It could be a tale of fellowship.
Yes. It could be a full fellowship. I need pliers to get this open. Martin,
Mm.
I can't get this open with the gloves on. 'Cause they
You can't get what?
slide. Well, the gloves are sliding when me trying to get the paint can open.
Oh,
Paint.
sure.
I'm not taking off the glove again. Okay, thank you, Martin.
Oh, I can't
Christina,
get it.
Martin, I love you guys. You
There.
always make me smile. Oh, thank you. Thank you, honey.
There we go. It's probably
You make
need a
us
little
smile, too.
stirring to get the pigments
Oh, wow, yeah.
to blend.
I'm going to use such
Ooh,
a
the
tiny...
clear always has such a strong smell.
It does.
And it's an acrylic. It's not like it's a toxic paint or anything, but it's not a lacquer. But yeah,
Okay,
what a strong
put
smell.
your colors in your actual resin, not your catalyst. This resin, thankfully, is really low scent, so it's easy to use indoors. But it's a very different product then. So this time I'm going to mix up enough for top and bottom.
Mm-hmm. It takes so long to kick anyway, right?
Yeah, this is it. And that way the blue will be the same because I only want a tint
Mhm.
because I don't want the fishes to disappear.
Since they're already blue.
Mhm. So I'm going to need your help very soon
Okay.
because we're going to be putting that back on top
Back
really
together?
quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I think this guy's done. I'm still thinking I want to embellish the edge of the bottom tray a little bit because it's just got those pearls. But I'm not sure what else to put on.
No, because you've already got it's got the little flowers, the original flowers underneath.
Yeah. Hey, so
So I say
we
we
good?
stop.
that one's good.
Stop,
That
Martin,
one's good.
stop.
All right.
Okay. One.
So I would put that over there out of the way.
And please, people, if you use something like fiberglass resin is a lot cheaper. But two things, don't put too much catalyst or it gets brittle.
You've seen the game show The
And-
Wheel on BBC. It's
I
coming
have
to
not.
NBC in the USA as an American show. We have not, Matthew.
That sounds cool.
The Wheel.
But
like
also
Wheel of Fortune,
fiberglass
or-
resin really stinks. So please don't use it indoors. Go outside.
I'm watching the first episode on YouTube. It's great.
Nice.
Very cool.
This was easier to measure.
Yeah, Matthew, we've had a chance to watch WandaVision up to the current episode.
Yes.
So far, loving it.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Drew, if you're still here, have you seen WandaVision as well?
In our 62 years of experience, what was the best convention that we were ever involved in?
Oh, together 62 years. So, that's actually 33 years when you think about it. Geez, we have to update that.
Yeah, actually, as
It's
As
more
it
like
is.
almost 70.
almost 70 by yeah.
Jeez.
There were 4 more left.
Jeez.
Yeah. of WandaVision. Mm-hmm. Well, they did
Best
9
convention.
episodes, or because it was episode 5 now where we've that's aired.
Well, of course, the best convention when it comes to emotional will be the one we met at. Because we met at a convention. The best large scale convention, like really super large scale convention, I would say like Emerald City Comic Con
Yeah, Seattle.
before they sold out because it was a different group that was running it for a while.
Drew, I am waiting to binge WandaVision after it finishes. So no spoilers. No
Okay,
spoilers on our show,
we'll be respectful to Drew.
other than the fact that it's pretty good.
Awesome. Um, best small convention
Best small convention. Oh
at
wow.
Astra.
Um, EmpireCon?
Ooh,
Because EmpireCon we got to hang out with Kenny Baker and Peter
like
Mayhew
half the cast and
and
Boba Fett.
and
Jeremy.
Jeremy Bullock.
That was
So there are
awesome.
9 episodes. 5 have come out and 4 are left. Yeah, yeah, we've caught up to episode 5. Definitely some interesting stuff going on there. Again, we won't spoil anything because Drew is going to binge watch it after they're all 9 are up, and I'm sure there's other people who haven't seen it and would like to. So
So hopefully this particular paint works well with the resins. We're not sure, but it is a clear, semi-clear, which is why I'm hoping. I think even if it does separate, it might wind up with a interesting bubbly
should
effect.
have bubbly effect, yeah.
I'm hoping it lightens with the catalyst.
Were you guys involved in Batgirl or Batwoman?
Batwoman.
Did a little bit of prop work on the pilot because that was back in Vancouver. That was literally just before we moved
Yeah,
back
you
to
were
Toronto.
working on the pilot while I was in Toronto.
Yeah. Please, no spoilers. I haven't started watching it yet. Exactly. Thank you, Katrina. We respect that.
I mean, I'm assuming you guys saw the trailer, so something's in the trailer that's cool. Just don't explain it.
Exactly.
Okay, let's hope this works. That actually wound up being a little more blue than I thought it would be. Hopefully it dries not darker.
Remember, that's right now. That's deep. When you pour it to less than a quarter of an inch thick,
Yeah,
it's
but I got
not going to be
4
that dark.
fishes that are blue,
I know. It's going to be interesting.
so
Uh,
fingers
Any
crossed.
movie Barb and Star out Friday on digital to rent. Coming to America out March 5th on Prime. So much stuff. I mean, there's so many things we haven't had a chance to
Okay, you
to
ready?
watch
Because you're
yet.
going to be putting that on pretty quick, okay?
Pretty quick.
Try not to push the little
Mhm.
crystals around. Yeah, I'm dribbling. I don't normally dribble, at least not since I was a kid.
Mhm.
Careful, 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 careful.
Need to get one of the mixing cups have a spout in them.
That would help.
Golden Globes, February 28th. That's right.
Oh, yeah. All right.
That looks pretty good, actually.
It does.
Even the blue fishies are still standing out.
Okay. Put the top layer on.
And let's check the level of this thing and see if we can adjust it before it's...
Well, we can't because we'd be affecting the bottom one.
No, that's true.
If you're going to do it quick.
Shuffle past things, huh?
You're always laying on pretty thick, aren't you? Well, yeah. Not as much anymore, though. Don't worry, I'll get back into
Yeah,
practice
that's the
soon.
way.
Do the Golden Globes virtual. Ooh. That's a good question.
Let's see if I can do this a little bit.
Watch the resident on the bottom. You're not wearing gloves. He lectures me all the time, so I take every opportunity. Well, why don't you loosen it up a little?
Then we'll risk having a leak. We don't want a leak.
We're not going to get a leak.
Yeah, it's not so bad, really. It's,
Ah. Christina, that.
Okay.
Careful, remember those gems aren't stuck down. They're just sitting there. Don't flip them over on me or I'll be really upset.
That's better. Yeah, that's
Yeah?
good now. Yep.
Yeah? We're going to do this?
We got Apple HomePod mini speaker in space gray. It's great.
Nice.
Very nice.
Give me little fishies. Oh, I see one stone has kind of moved itself to the...
New streaming service coming out on March 4th, the day after my birthday. Oh, wow. This is Eric. On the 3rd, called Paramount Plus. They showed it during the Super Bowl. Looks cool.
Ah,
So Paramount Plus is probably going to have every single iteration of Star Trek.
probably.
What else? I mean, so much stuff that Paramount has done over the years. Looks good. Mhm.
Right up. I want to kind of seal itself. Whoopsie.
Ah,
Ah. Okay, we have to wipe off the top
yes.
carefully without disturbing the rest. There we go. Now I'm going to tease him again. Watch. Careful, you're not wearing gloves.
No. As long as I'm not holding, as long as I'm not touching the chemicals themselves, right? The
Uh-huh.
containers.
Come on, I cannot afford another streaming platform. I know!
Oh,
We've lost two because friends stopped paying for them because they were letting us use their profiles. And so, yeah, Martin and I have two now that are gone. I think all that's left now is Disney Plus and Prime, isn't it?
yes. But we'll live. It's funny. We're just sort of during lunch. We got a half an hour to kill or something during breakfast. So we're popping around watching stuff that we haven't caught up on, and watching some of the old Simpsons episode. And there was one from the most recent season talking about the streaming services, and Homer was hired to review shows, right, on and blog about shows. And the one president of this one streaming service, he's talking about all the thousands and thousands of shows that they've produced, and Homer's like, nobody could possibly watch all those shows. He said, well, that doesn't matter. Nobody's going to watch them. All we want is them to subscribe to the streaming services.
We just want their
I don't care if
$12
they
a month.
watch the shows.
Was it we only want their $13 a month? Or what?
Exactly, yeah.
What two did you not have anymore?
We don't have Netflix, and we don't have... Oh, wait a minute. We have Disney now. We have Disney Plus again through
Till the end of the year.
till the end of the year.
And then
And we have Prime. So is it just
Correct.
Netflix then that we're missing?
I thought there was another one. I can't keep track.
I don't remember. Yeah. I mean, we're watching a lot of stuff on Roku, which comes with the Roku.
Well, actually,
TV
we're
unit
not
itself.
watching as much on Roku now because it's
Mhm. It's lame.
well. Yeah, that's one way to put it.
There's not as much there that we want to catch up on, right? And then through our cable package, we've got HBO, we've got Crave.
Right. I don't need to keep my gloves on because we're not gonna touch it
Oh,
for a while.
gloves are coming off, folks.
It's coming off.
CBS All Access is going to be Paramount Plus. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Baxter,
Yeah, we don't
that
have
microphone
that.
receiver is not for you.
Baxter thinks things are a toy. Everything's a toy for this cat. Everything. I have Amazon
Amazon
Prime,
Prime.
and we don't have that.
Hmm? Oh yeah, no, we got Prime.
What? No,
Yeah.
we've got the Amazon business account.
On streaming, we've got
What?
Prime.
We do?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what Prime is?
Yeah.
Amazon?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's through Daryl.
Yep.
That's through her passwords. There's one. Oh, I had to cancel our YouTube Pro or whatever it
Oh,
is
that's right. Yeah.
because we couldn't justify the money anymore.
YouTube
And
Premium.
we premium, and we
Mhm.
we really don't use it much at all.
Hulu, Netflix, CBS All Access, Prime, and Peacock. Never heard of Peacock.
Never heard of Peacock either. We don't have CBS.
Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus. I mean, at Disney Plus, we've been catching up on a lot of stuff. That's where we were watching WandaVision, and we caught Mandalorian there, and that's where we're catching up on Simpsons.
Mhm. Mm. And we every once in a while we treat ourselves to a movie on Apple TV.
Hmm.
It's like $6 for a movie. Well, it was
Mhm.
30 for Wonder Woman,
I know, yeah.
but they gave you what 3 days
Hmm.
to watch it.
Yep.
We only watched it once though, and then life got
Peacock.
crazy again.
Peacock is NBC. That
Oh,
makes
okay.
sense.
Yes, that's right. That does make sense. Proud as a peacock.
Wow. Prime and Amazon Photo and Amazon Music and Amazon Music HD.
Oh boy.
Wow. AMC Plus.
Oh wow. What is that?
M-
MIB or MLB?
MLB Radio.
I want MIB radio.
MIB Radio.
I want MIB. Forget MIB radio, right? It would have all the
Mm.
reports as the most recent sightings, right?
There's
So way
way too
too
many
many-
platforms.
yes.
There's no way to keep track since Paramount Plus is coming out. Yeah.
Well, and then you're switching from one device to another, and
Yeah.
iTunes Music is in the cloud.
And cable.
Of course. Yeah, we've got like the
Does
very
anyone
bare
really
minimum
watch
cable
cable anymore?
package because it's just too expensive to go past it.
Yeah.
The 3 we
We
have
have
free.
free.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a lot we don't get free here in Canada.
Hmm.
We pay for practically
There goes
everything.
Baxter
Oh,
upstairs.
jeez, I took off my gloves and I didn't put the lid on the resin.
Oh. Hmm. Oh.
Well,
There you
I
go.
guess we can use the gloves like a...
Oh. Ah!
Just here.
Mhm.
That's the inside, that's not outside. Because there's a
Mhm.
lot on the outside, so I figured there's no longer any point in trying to turn them inside out. I'm doing it
Do
again.
that again.
Yep. The Apple TV Plus and the HBO Max and Prime Video. Oh my god.
And BritBox
BritBox
and
and
PBS
PBS
documentaries.
Jesus. Well, we have BBC Canada, but there really
Yeah.
isn't much on it. We can get Doctor Who on CTV Space.
CTV Sci-Fi.
Sci-fi,
channel.
sorry.
My God.
Used to be Space. The 3-year deal. There's a 3-year deal for Disney Plus
3-year package.
till 2022. I think, like, I mean, we basically went halfers with a friend and only went 1 year, but yeah, I did. I think they started doing these 1-year discounts, and obviously where you are, 3-year discount, because everyone got on for Mandalorian and then got off when it was per month.
For the first season, yeah.
Yeah, when it was per month, and they put them all down at once, which was the problem.
Yep.
So yeah, they lost a lot of people right after Mandalorian wrapped.
Hmm.
I think that's why they're doing a lot of this Marvel stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, you see what happened when so I'm gonna wait till it partially sets, and then I'm gonna take a little more paint. See how it's a little bluer there? And then just dab it a little more so it looks like a bit of a, see I did it over there too. That
Those
actually
slightly
looked,
undermixed areas, probably from
Yeah.
the bottom of the cup.
well no, I used the
Yeah.
Q-tip and, sorry, toothpick and just
okay, I see,
dabbed
yeah.
it. So I'm gonna do that again when it sets a little more.
Mhm.
PBS documentaries and the cheapest.
$3.99.
Wow. Yeah, dang. I'm with Vince. Dang. Whoa. See, that's Disney
Mhm.
dedication, 3 years.
Oh, I know, yeah.
That's serious Disney dedication. DD, Disney dedication. Wow.
So ultimately, we have one more. No, that's
Nope.
no, 1, 2, 3.
Because I'm actually using one for
and you're
jewelry.
actually using one for jewelry.
I may change my
it's-
mind if
like
these
it's supposed
sell.
to be.
If all 3 of these sell, I'll let that one go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're kind of hard to see, but it may dry a little differently.
It might get a little clearer. Under your eyes.
So we have to make the outside of this look more nautical.
Yes.
What we might want to do is like put a blue strip around. Right? And then
Mhm.
we've got more of these little sea creatures. Except we'll have to seriously glue them down and not rely on their own sticky.
Mhm.
I just downloaded Movesy.
Moves.
What's Movesy, Vince? So that way I don't have to pay it. What's Movesy?
It's Movesy.
Oh my god, that sounds cute actually.
It does.
It sounds
Or
like
is
a
that
moped.
Movesy?
It sounds like a no, but it sounds like a moped.
Yeah.
We
What's
have
up,
a kitty
Baxter?
cat making a lot of noise.
It sounds like he's doing cartwheels in the moon chair upstairs.
Don't have any more Xbox gaming for Xbox One and Windows 10 computers. Well, that's a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
What do we have? It's an old 360.
You got
Isn't
an
it?
old 360.
Like a first gen
Mhm.
360. The darn thing's still hanging in there. We play Lego every once in a while and blow each other up.
Mhm.
And you know, if you want to get really frustrated with your spouse, and you both like games, get Lego. You don't step on it. You don't have to clean it up, and you get to blow each other up endlessly. Oh God, now I'm tempted to play tonight.
We have a few other things we need to do. You get to watch movies and TV shows for free.
Oh, cool,
Nice.
Vince.
Oh, MLB, of course, Major League Baseball, right? Is that what MLB is?
It is on Echo. I heard it sounds better on Amazon Echo. Yeah, we've got what is it, iHeartRadio?
Mm-hmm.
That has all the different radio stations in North America wide.
Yep.
So we can listen to the States too. So if we're headed down or we're driving down to somewhere, we can, we can pick up an American radio station in that area and, hear what the weather is and everything else. And so it's pretty cool. You just dial into the iHeartRadio, you open the app, and you just tell it what city you want to explore, and it'll tell you what radio stations are on iHeart. So that's pretty handy. That's a nice little app that I really like. My hair is just like drab now. It's like,
COVID hair.
damn it, it's dab. I need like a miracle worker hairdresser.
Mhm.
This is all over with. I'm gonna have to go hunt. Go on the hunt again. Okay. So what was the other? Was there something else? On Peacock TV, you can have the free version or premium. You have to pay for. What's the difference? Like
I'm
different
assuming
shows?
the free version probably has a lot of commercials on it. Yeah.
Games I remember when I was a kid. I used to play Battleship and Candyland and the Game of Life. Oh
I
my
know,
God.
really.
Those are all
Back in the
like
days before the
serious-
internet.
Serious classics, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kerplunk.
Oh, that was the other thing we were supposed to do.
What's that?
We're supposed to get a little video of pouring a skull,
Oh, pouring a skull, yeah.
so I can add it to the Instagram. I guess we can do that later because I don't
Mhm.
even know where all those materials are.
MLB radio is $20 a year.
A year. Yeah, but
Well, for radio streaming, I guess,
it's pretty fair.
because content isn't as data heavy as video.
Well, that's true. But I figured all radio stations are free. I mean, certain podcasts aren't.
Yeah,
We
that's
did think
true,
about
yeah.
it one time. One time, Martin and I were going to do a podcast, and we figured we'd do like the sponsorships and stuff, and the pay for podcasts, but it never happened.
Mhm.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I see a pearl that's floating up.
oh no.
Okay, that's got more goo on it, so I'm gonna use one that's clean.
Oh, that's it.
Get down.
Get down, get down, get down. Have you played the character of a dragon? I played a character of a dragon.
In a game or like
in
or
general, or-
cosplay?
We haven't cosplayed anything dragon like now, but we were doing a D&D campaign a little while ago
Oh,
with some
yeah.
friends where
You
you
idiot.
were an elf ranger.
Yes.
Yeah, she was an elf ranger and I was a dragonborn. So it was as close as you could get to a dragon, really.
Yeah, and you kept blowing yourself up.
Well, yeah, there's that.
What the
A bit of a
hell? You
clumsy
just kept you
dragonborn.
kept blowing yourself up. You wound up in every hole that was in front of us. You jumped over anything without a second thought and didn't always make it. Martin kept dying. Like you wouldn't believe how much, like how close he kept coming to just being out of the game. And you were the first
Yeah,
one out
yeah.
of the game.
I think I was, yeah. First one to basically permanently die, not being able to be revived, and then had to sit out the rest of the campaign. Which
Yeah,
is kind of a
just-
bummer,
just-
but
Yeah, but you-
never actually cosplayed anything like that. No.
Why didn't you stop and think about jumping over a cavernous, hole?
Hey, I rolled for
that-
dexterity. It
that-
wasn't my fault. My dice were against me that day.
Dude. my God, Martin. Yeah, but you didn't. I'll just go ahead of the rest of the team. It's dark. Shouldn't our wizard like the way? Well, no, I'm just gonna go ahead, Martin. What? I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, fine. Go ahead, Martin. Where are you?
Many
I'm in
times-
another pit.
How many times have I died? How many times did I die in that game?
Oh my
Doesn't matter,
God.
you know, being attacked by something until your hit points are done, and then you have to wait for your either your cleric in the team or the paladin in the team to revive you, kind of thing. That happened a few times. Happened maybe every second time that we got together.
Well, if you, let's see. There was the one time we were in a very long corridor that was only being lit one section at a time, and you decided to run ahead. And didn't you get like was it arrows or a spear? in the
Yeah, it was
head or something?
arrows.
It was
an
arrows.
arrows booby trap. Yeah.
And then there
Well, I had the
were-
best night vision, being dragonborn, right? So
Why didn't you see the freaking trap?
I rolled for what was it, perception, and
Yeah.
I missed it.
What
It's
is
the
it?
high
You stepped.
award.
You
Hi Vince, thank you.
I meant thank you. But you stepped. You stepped on a
I
freaking
stepped on the
trap
trigger
on the
plate.
floor.
Yeah.
You stepped on. I mean, you couldn't. You couldn't. I know you're dragonborn, like big feet, but you couldn't just like.
Tippy toe.
Just
That
yeah.
Hanna-Barbera tiptoeing sound.
Yeah. You had to. Just, seriously, dude. I think we lost track as to how many times
Yeah,
Martin
really.
died. But every single week, you never stopped. Like, you think you'd learn. Weren't
would.
you also like a dragonborn? Weren't you also like a pirate type history?
Yeah.
You did a whole bunch of nautical
He was
stuff. and-
seafaring. Yeah.
Jeez.
It was a bit of a brawler, bit of a rogue.
Every single pub we wound up in, I wound up, one of the other characters was also very particular. And I'd always wind up with that character, and the two of us would be drinking, like, nice mead and spice, spice liquors and stuff like that. And this one would be downing keg after
Great, but-
keg of
By the
frickin'.
keg, yeah.
And then later on, when we have to actually get supplies, we're like, okay, we have all this money to get the supplies we need, and we turn to him and go, you pitch in your portion, and he'd be like,
I'm a bit short this week.
you know those 6 kegs I drank? That was the
Are
last of my
you
money.
getting Paramount Plus March 4th? No, I very much
No.
doubt.
We
Right
can't
now,
do it
we
financially.
have to keep our budget very tight, especially if we're going to be moving from here, which we are going to be one way or another. So right
one
now, we've got all
season.
the streaming that we need.
Few seasons from the 80s now. Have you and Martin played the PC game called Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? Never played it. Had a lot of friends who played it. We
That
know the
goes back a
characters.
long
yeah,
time, yeah.
That's. I remember Carmen Sandiego for a while was, because there was the animated series.
Mm-hmm.
So she was like one of the most popular cosplays for a few years.
That's
there.
true, yeah.
I mean, there were so many Carmen Sandiegos.
Sandiego and Where's Waldo got together at a convention, that was just
That was wrong.
right. Everyone had to have pictures of that.
That was wrong.
There were cosplayers that did the Where's did Waldo, and it was sometimes with an entire family, like husband, wife, 2 kids, all dressed as Waldo with the little hiking stick and everything else.
Yeah, I remember that.
Super Bowl was last night. Yes, we still have a
Yes.
chance. We haven't had a chance to look at the
We
Super
gotta
Bowl
get online.
commercials.
Yeah, we gotta get online. Look at the commercials. Their World and USA. Their World and USA. But I've had a whole bunch. Like people were buying once. Friends found out we had a 360. That was our one Christmas gift that year
Mm-hmm.
because it was just like that was our budget. And so we decided that that's what we were going to do. And we got the 360 so we could exercise. We barely used it for exercise. Beauty and the Nerd. Nice. Was Carmen Sandiego part of cosplay? Oh, yeah. Like, I mean, people cosplay Carmen Sandiego
Oh yeah.
all the time.
They'll cosplay game characters. They'll cosplay just about anything really.
Yeah, jeez. And there's this new thing now called crossplay,
So do
which
we
is
do
when
that
you're a
currently
guy doing a girl
or-
and a girl doing a guy. No, we don't.
guess
We're
we don't,
actually,
yeah.
we've seen some
We're
switch
in
to
the
talking.
chat portion of our.
We
broadcast.
are.
Are you able to invite me and Vince up on a live?
Sure.
Eric? Sure, yeah.
We'll be hearing you in the corner because we're as far away from the speaker as we can get and hope
Mhm.
to keep the loop from
So
happening.
yeah, hopefully we won't get too much echo. But we did order a couple of
little Skull Candy earbuds that we're going to be trying out to
These little
use
cheap
as
earbuds.
little monitor earbuds, so we don't have to have guest speakers on our computer speakers. And hopefully that'll work out without generating any feedback or echoing or anything like that. So. And Eric and Vince, I don't know if you noticed, you probably have that now the invite comes up on your actual comment feed instead of having to go down to your activity monitor and checking your notifications through that.
Okay. I don't know if Drew's still on here. I hope so, so I can see this. You wanna put in-
Oh yeah, we don't need that right now, do we?
Okay, I see Vince.
Here,
I
Vince.
see a Vince. It's the future website and Back to the Future mask. Nice. Oh, that's not what I wanted you to do.
Hello, YouTube.
Hello.
Ta-da.
Da, 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 da. Eric, where are you?
Nice.
And Mark, that is a cool dragon figurine right there. Cool
What's
dragon
that?
figurine.
Oh,
The dragon
oh,
figurine.
our ring dragon. This
Yeah.
ring dragon, we made him famous in back in our Periscope days, because when we did our build broadcasts, we'd take our wedding rings off and we'd put them on the ring dragon.
Yeah, we didn't have
Oh, that's
anywhere to
cool.
put the rings, and then I picked up this dragon. I used his head as a
Uh,
to mold to do a smaller dragon thing that I was working on. So I used
hmm
his head to cast,
Oh,
and it
okay.
wound up being too small, and I wound up with a different dragon. But he was sitting around the house, and Martin and I looked on Periscope one day. He was just sitting there, and we thought, someone's got to protect our rings, our wedding rings.
Because if we put him down on the table, one of the cats is going to go take off.
So he gets to hold the wedding rings and growl at the cats.
Katrina.
Oh,
you
perfect.
just
To
found
protect
this out.
that.
Oh, you mean
Okay.
iOS?
To protect the cat.
Eric doesn't have the invite.
Yeah, what?
Let's check that again. Katrina, Christina is inviting them through the browser, the Broadcast Studio app on our computer. So if you got Chrome and you're running your apps off the browser, you can invite people that way.
You can also invite them on the app, but you can only invite one person on the app by using your computer and the browser. I think we've gotten, what, Eric, that one time? Oh, he's not on
8
yet.
people?
So, Vince will pick on you. Yeah, because it was, Vince, it was you, it was Eric,
Mhm.
it was, yeah, there was like 8 of us.
Anchorman, us. Who else?
Yeah, especially when you have 8 people, it gets confusing where to a lot of people talk.
Yeah.
It gets
Like right
annoying.
now, their voice is coming out of the computers far away from our mics, and this is part of the reason why we bought these mics, is so that we can dominate the sound and hopefully not pick them up, because then you get that echo.
Right.
So it's best to have speakers in here. That's why we've got buds coming in. We bought cheap, just because the sound quality doesn't really matter for this. We just have to hear their voices.
Mhm.
But we bought cheap earbuds that will Bluetooth with the computer, so we don't have to worry about the feedback at all once those come in. Because I'll put one in one ear and Martin will put one in the other ear, and we'll be able to hear them.
So, Martin, have
any
you
problems?
have you played a character called Sherlock Holmes?
Have I played Sherlock Holmes? No. Actually, the closest I did to playing
Oh,
Sherlock Holmes,
Data.
we one of the parody plays we did for the Toronto Trek convention back in the 90s. We did the Star Trek parody plays, and I played Data. And there was a scene where I was in the holodeck as Data playing Sherlock Holmes. Just because, I remember from the Star Trek Next Generation, Data loved to go into the holodeck and do Sherlock Holmes. So
Right.
we played a scene around that, which was a lot of fun. I got to sit there, in a smoking jacket and in a chair and interviewing one of the clients about the problem that she's got that she wants Holmes to solve.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
And of course, all that dressed, as Data with the uniform underneath the smoking jacket and the full gold face paint makeup job and everything. So
Right.
the one thing I never did as Data was the yellow contacts. Data was great. Yeah, Data's a
And
great
Martin looked
character.
very different back then.
I did. I did.
Keeping a straight
I
face
didn't
was
have
always
this.
fun.
I didn't have this. I had the hair was a lot shorter.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Picard's what we got to catch up on.
Picard. That's true. We've only caught like the first 2 episodes of Picard, and we kind of like things got busy and we lost track of the show and never got back to it. Because there's been all sorts of stuff going on in Picard. 7 of 9 is there, and
Oh, that'd be,
a whole
yep,
bunch
that'd
of
be
other
great.
characters from the from Voyager and Next Gen, and
Hmm.
so definitely something worth getting into. Dun, 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 dun.
Are you guys following Star Trek Discovery at all?
We are, yeah.
We are.
We
We're
actually,
finally-
for the longest time, we didn't get a chance to watch it, so we finally took some time and basically between lunches and dinners and breakfasts, we sat and we watched all the episodes up to date. So we've watched everything that's out so far.
Yeah, we gotta get caught up on Picard.
Picard is good. I've heard a lot of good things about it.
So I'm not sure what's happening with Eric. Eric, try completely getting out and looking at your notification list. Get right out of the broadcast and look at your notification list and see if it's there. Because that lovely little image I just dropped in is a screen capture
You
showing
invited
that.
the correct Eric, right?
Oh, it's small. Oh well.
Looks like that. Yeah.
Here it is. Yeah, because here, yeah, because. Hang on, let me
A
put
lot
this
of
in the big.
comeback characters. Yeah.
Let me put this in the big. See? See, that's what it looks like right now.
Hmm.
So you're invited. Yeah, try going out and then come back. Like, look at your notifications out of the broadcast.
Wait, I think that one is that version of Eric Levitt is a troll.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Yeah, that version of Eric Levitt is a troll.
Oh,
Oh.
that's good.
And Eric, you need to change your profile picture, honey.
Was the troll using the same picture?
Because
Well,
when
that makes
you see his handle, it's Eric_Levitt, but that's not him. That's not him.
Okay, so the one
Uh,
without the underscore is him?
Yeah, the one without the underscore is him.
Oh, jeez. Eric, I am so sorry, honey.
That'll do it. Yeah.
There. Has the other guy been reported?
I actually blocked him though. I already blocked him.
Did you? No. Yeah. Probably
There
should
you
report
go.
him to,
That's the real.
Napster.
That's the real Eric. Yes.
There we go. Would the real
There
Eric
you
please
go.
stand up? Please stand
Live
up.
and
Please
direct.
stand
There we are.
There we go. That's the real Eric.
Live and direct
Ah,
from
there
California.
it is. Yeah.
There you
Can
go.
you lower Vince's
Yeah,
audio
the
level?
other,
He's
the
way
other
louder
one
than
was
you
a
two.
troll because it had an underscore in it. Because on the
Yeah.
other one, it has
True,
yeah,
we
it
can
has
do
the
that.
underscore in it. So yeah,
And also, I think our mics are probably still down.
mine doesn't have an underscore. It's only Eric Levitt. It's together. My name is together.
Yeah, and his
Okay.
had the underscore.
My apologies.
Did
I
not
will keep
notice
that
that.
in mind. When we're done this cast, I'm going to go and report the other guy. So,
Hathor, do
Drew, is
not
that
unplug
more
that.
level?
Is that level more level?
Am I too loud?
How's it? I don't know. I just turned you down a little bit.
Oh, okay.
We'll see what Drew
Sorry.
says.
But
Sorry.
but yeah. So Vince, how was work?
Good, Eric. So, Eric, did you get bashed on today, Eric?
No,
Back
no,
on?
not really actually.
Okay, good. You're lucky.
They're all like me and Bannerman were. Well, he was on his live because he was doing stuff with his truck
Awesome.
and his trailer and stuff.
Yeah, that's the
So
other good thing, Drew.
he wasn't. Oh, and the funny thing was, he was. Oh my goodness, he was. Oh my goodness. He was eating ribs, and I was getting hungry when he was eating his ribs in his truck, bro. I'm like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. But man, I'm like, really? You're gonna eat ribs when you're on a diet?
Oh, jeez.
You know, but you know. And me and you were talking earlier. Me and you were video chatting earlier.
Oh, yeah?
Mhm.
Not on live, on the pre-live. there's a
Oh.
pre-live.
Oh, that's true.
So
Yeah,
it's on
live.
the
You can do
winter.
that.
Actually, I didn't want to get distracted with all the notifications on apps because I was actually focused on work, so I didn't want to get distracted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
work's kind of important to focus
Mhm.
on when you're there.
But all in all, no bashing for me, so yay me. So
Well, you're
Um,
lucky, Eric. You're lucky.
Wow.
I told you, seen come on his live, but that was it. But I didn't want to say anything. 'Cause, you know, he was busy. Bannerman was busy.
Yeah, I
Busy
really
with
like Bannerman.
his truck
Mhm.
and his truck and his trailer and stuff.
Is it? Oh,
Okay,
good.
good.
Oh, and Vince, by the way, he showed us the new Yukon earlier. I was
I
on
was
his
about
live for that.
okay. I was about to watch the replay, but he deleted it.
So
Yeah,
did you guys
it's
ever
really
watch,
nice. It's really nice, Vince. I was like, oh my god, it's fully loaded with
Mhm.
everything. Black leather seats, black interior, moonroof, touchscreen GPS, uh, probably has Sirius XM satellite radio,
Whoa.
like in his truck. You know, Bose sound is the sound of Bose speakers. I'm like, he has a fully loaded SUV, man. It's
Wow.
really
Hmm.
nice. It's a really nice SUV.
So have either one of you guys ever done D&D or that kind of stuff, role playing?
RPGs.
Uh, Hmm.
But can you lower Vince's audio level? He is way louder than you.
Yeah. Yeah, we took care of that. We dropped him a little bit.
Just a little. That's all he needed.
Well, sorry, sorry about my voice.
No,
True.
we had our
So,
mics
my
down a little
bad.
bit too from the other night, so we just adjusted accordingly.
But yeah, have you guys, have Vince or
So,
Eric, have
Martin,
you guys ever
when
done
you were
role-playing?
point. No, I
Have you
haven't.
two ever done
Never.
role-playing?
Like D&D or anything along those lines.
The only role play I do is when there's like wrestling coming on. The only role play I do.
Yeah. But yeah,
I usually do, like, wrestling
by the way,
tournaments,
what I was
like,
saying
voices.
in the chat earlier about Paramount Plus. Yeah, I was looking at that. I was seeing that when the Super Bowl was going on, when they were showing the Super Bowl ads and stuff. I'm like, man. I want to get that so badly because I have Netflix, I have Hulu, I have Disney Plus, I have Amazon Prime, I have Peacock TV. So I have Netflix, Hulu, Disney
As long as it
Plus,
was at some
Amazon Prime,
streaming
Peacock
platform
TV.
that
I
could
have 5
subscribe you to all of
streaming
it
apps.
for a reduced
Streaming
price.
apps. I have 5 streaming apps that I have, and this will be my 6th one if I ever
Ring patterns.
log in with Paramount Plus. So that'll be my 6th one.
Wow. Wow.
So
You're
Martin,
really
when
rocking.
you actually pointed the light, when you pointed the light, it I don't know, it kind of just blinded me.
Oh, sorry.
no.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it turned so it's not quite at the camera. Christina needed a little bit more light to do some swirls and stuff in the resin. Now Eric is too loud.
No, Eric's just enthusiastic.
Yeah.
I'll fix it in a moment.
But yeah, it's gonna be interesting what Paramount TV is gonna bring to everyone. Since it's CBS, because Paramount is CBS, because CBS and Paramount are together. All the shows that were on CBS are gonna be on it. Even like NCIS, all the other stuff, all the good shows that are on now, they'll be streamed. So I'm like, that'll be good.
Mhm.
Hey Steven, what's going on, man? But yeah, I'm so getting that Paramount Plus. That was like the only interesting ad I saw, and I'm like, really, Paramount Plus. So I looked it up, and I was like, dang, dang, movies, TV, sports, everything.
Oh, I know. Yeah, really.
I'm like, man.
Wow, you guys must be watching a lot.
Yeah, last night's Super Bowl commercials they weren't that funny.
Really?
Well,
They weren't that
the one
funny.
I was
bad.
laughing at was the commercial with Steve. Oh, not Steve. The commercial with Jason Alexander on the shirt. Remember the ad with Jason Alexander from Seinfeld?
Mhm.
Because I love Seinfeld. I love that TV show. Because that's my top #1 TV show.
Oh, nice.
And I saw Jason Alexander on that ad. Right at the end of the ad, I'm like, I was laughing. He's like, give me back my face. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
What was your favorite commercial?
Well, the
yesterday.
one with Jason Alexander on it, that was like my favorite right there.
Oh, yeah.
The other one I liked was I actually liked the one with State Farm. With
Oh.
Drake and Paul Rudd and all the other ones.
Right.
I like that one. Because the guy from State Farm and Drake were saying the same thing. Like a good neighbor. And then he's like, you don't have lines. I'm like, that one was funny. That one was funny because he doesn't have lines. He's a rapper and singer.
Right.
And the guy from State Farm is a guy that works is on a State Farm ad. But when I was seeing, and even the Bruce Springsteen ad, the Jeep ad, I was like, that was so American right there. That was so American. What he was talking about.
Amazing.
Like that was
We're good?
that was interesting. That was like,
Wow.
even the Rocket Mortgage ads with Tracy Morgan in it. I was like, those were hilarious.
I love Tracy Morgan.
He's hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Sounds like you had a good day yesterday. Yeah, it was really quiet being on air yesterday. It was like, where is everyone?
Oh,
All
no,
right,
yeah.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl. We're all watching the superb owl.
Who started that?
I don't know. It must have just been a typo and somebody capitalized on it.
Could be. Could very well be.
Yeah.
So now it's a matter of being patient for this to dry. I think that worked. What do you think, Martin?
It looks
You
good.
guys
Yeah.
can't
With
see
the
it yet.
swirls. Yeah.
You'll see it tomorrow, but I put little teeny drops of blue to kind of make it
I
look
have
like
3
the water is
streaming
swirling
ones
type
and
thing.
4 Amazon stuff. Dang,
Knock you off.
Matthew.
And you're back though. That's it.
What?
Dang.
Vince.
Well,
Yeah. Vince got booted out for a moment.
I have all 5 of everything. All 5. I want to get AMC Plus, but I mean, a lot of movies are on there, but I mean, that'll be my 6th one before Paramount Plus, and then I'll have 7 streaming apps. But I've been with Netflix for a long time, so that was like my first one. I had was Netflix.
I wish there was one service that would connect them all, so you don't have to keep bouncing back and forth between this and that. And
One ring to serve them all.
one ring to serve them all. That's right. One ring to bind them.
That's right. Paramount Plus is $6 a month with ads and $10 a month without.
Where in?
Paramount Plus. So we would just have to look that up. Right? $60 a year and $100 a year with no ads. Okay. So you save a little bit of money if you subscribe to it for the full year in advance.
Yeah, I don't mind the ads. They don't bother me. Oh. I had to mute
okay.
myself. Oh,
And we lost Eric.
interesting. What happened? Well, I see him in the preview. I can see him here,
There. Oh, that's weird.
but I don't see him there.
Unless he bumped out for a moment. He hasn't refreshed.
Disney
Oh,
Plus
there
might put Hulu in the same app. Not necessarily. Not necessarily, because Disney Plus and Hulu are, well, let me put it a better way. Disney Plus has well, for their streaming service, for Disney Plus, they have a bundle where Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN have a bundle for like $13. So it's the
they own that. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, Disney and ESPN are bought by the same. Well, Disney and ESPN are you know, like they've had ESPN. Well, here in California, we have this place called Downtown Disney, and they had a place called ESPN Zone where people and kids can play in the arcade, and people can have a drink or whatever and watch a game or something. But so yeah, Disney owns ESPN, but Hulu is a different story. Yeah, Hulu is a different story because Hulu came in the bundle because Disney Plus wanted to provide yeah
Yes, this
yeah,
was the
and they've had Disney, well, not Disney, yeah, Disney and ESPN have been, well, ESPN and Disney have been around with each other for gosh, almost 20 years, almost, or it's been 20 years almost. But it's $8.80 a year. Well, I've had Disney Plus. I've had it for almost a year now. It's been. I think it's been a year already. I think it's been a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a year already.
Up here we
And
have-
yeah, I've had it for a year, and
This is the one.
and
no ads.
Vince said he was gonna drop down and be in the chat. But yeah,
Okay, honey.
it's interesting. But and also and what I was bringing up about Disney Plus and yeah. I only went for the Disney Plus deal because it was only $7 because I didn't want to pay $13 for paying $13 for the whole entire thing because I have Hulu and
Hey.
I don't want to have all three of them at the same time because I already have Hulu. So,
Right.
but yeah, that's me. So,
Because we don't have that here. We don't have the double.
Hulu
device.
TV is
It's
free if
one
you don't
device.
want. Yeah,
And then some programs have ads for other
Yeah.
programs, but that's about it. Yeah.
Pluto TV. What is Pluto,
Pluto
TV?
TV.
Oh my God. You
yeah. I have Pluto TV, but I mean it's hard to see all of what you're seeing on either the phone or on the PC and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But the PC one is way better than the phone one. Is that way you'll have more battery and more battery power and you'll be able to see everything better.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the other stuff like Voodoo or all the other apps out in the world you have to pay for. Well, a lot of them are free, so
Right.
the app is free, but you have to pay for the movies and everything. It's on Prime and stuff.
Mhm.
Well, yeah. Everything's gonna be paid for. My mother always
complains about anything that has commercials, and she just doesn't stop. And
But then she won't pay for any streaming services
well,
because you know.
yeah, but I look at her every single time and I say to her, "Listen, Mom, your daughter's employed in this industry because of those commercials. Let's
Yeah,
not
exactly.
chastise them. If
Those,
it wasn't,
those commercials help pay our paychecks.
yes, if it wasn't for ads, Martin and I would be, yeah, a lot less employed. When, you know, at the prime, it wouldn't be prime. You know, something's got to pay for it.
Mhm.
Um,
But yeah,
wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
But
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what it
That's
is.
just it gets really tiring when you hear all that stuff, Vince.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, and it's hard because technology is moving at an extremely fast rate, but it never seems to move fast enough in some things. Because everyone's got different Wi-Fi speeds, and
Oh
everyone's
yeah,
got different,
exactly. Yeah.
you know, different devices and different mics and different speakers, and so you're not all dealing with the same technology, and yeah, sometimes it does get a little overwhelming. But you know,
Just a
it
little,
is
yeah.
what it is,
Mhm.
and one day at a time.
Yep.
And we'll say to people too, if they wanna focus on a particular subject and they want us to be there at that time and in that moment, and we can just focus on that with one or two people. Martin and I are more than happy to have a little more control over the chat and a little more control over the presentations. And you know, Eric, when we do the costume contest, it'll be you and I, like Martin and I, and you will be the two little bubbles up in the corner, like where you are right now.
Right.
And the contestants are going to be
We'll
in
be
the
in the main window so more people can see them more clearly. Yeah.
So we're going to have to be very quiet and decide ahead of time what questions we're going to ask. So we'll decide before the costume contest, you know, what questions we're going to write them out. You know, what questions are you going to be responsible for and what questions we'll be responsible for.
Mhm.
And we'll let them, you know, share their costume with us.
Mhm.
And then we'll get completely off air in order to do the actual final judging. That way we don't have to overwhelm everyone. And then the next day we'll do a bit of an awards ceremony.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to take from there. But that way we can have more control over the whole thing. And everyone gets a fair shake. And hopefully it'll run nice and smooth.
Hopefully.
I want to pick some music. I want to pick something. I want to pick some music for people to just, you know, pose to.
Yeah. As opposed to some catwalk kind of music. You know?
Yes. Oh, catwalk. Yeah. Heavy on the beat, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Better in the comments, because I can refocus. Because when someone chats all the time, and I just don't want that kind of. Yeah, it is tough. It is
We got a
tough.
lot of crosstalk between people, and you know, we're talking, and Eric's talking, and Vince is talking, and like that one broadcast when there were eight of us on. That was just
so
crazy.
difficult.
Yeah.
That was really difficult. But you know, again, it's you've got a world with so many different personalities and so many different, realities. But you know, you guys, Vince, you also know how to find us on PM.
Mhm.
You know, there's always, like I say, there's always other apps, and there's always ways to chat and solve things. And Martin and I are having a bit of a hard time in the sense that we're used to having meetings and face to face, and you know, we're used to being in groups where everyone has their turn, so to speak. And it's really hard with the whole COVID thing being online. Everyone's brains trying to register that they can't talk or move or
Yeah.
act the way they normally do. Martin
It's
here.
really challenging. You know.
Well, your biggest problem is the fact that
Mike
you
keeps
yeah.
getting all over the place.
For
I'll
some
just
reason- Don't eat your mic.
nom, nom, nom.
But yeah, he likes his mic for some reason keeps straying out. I don't know if it's the shape of his head or what.
It probably is. Yeah.
So he turns his head and his mic smacks his shoulder.
Always turn
That
it on.
makes a horrible
Angle it up a little
sound,
bit
that-
more.
You know, that.
Yeah.
I hate that sound with a
Yeah.
passion.
Boom, boom, boom.
You know, I
Hey,
really hate it.
Vince. Yeah, we need a talking stick. Exactly.
Yeah. How do you do a talking
Vince,
stick virtually?
Virtually, yeah, virtual talking stick.
Virtual
Hello,
talking
Boba Fett. How are you?
But yeah, Eric, I've seen you and Vince on a lot of different broadcasts. A lot of different broadcasts.
Mm.
And especially you, Eric, you're like everywhere.
Mm. Yeah. Gregarious,
Yeah,
huh?
I'm on every person's broadcast. I'm on like every single person. Like I'm on Bannerman's live, I'm on Vince's live, I'm on BJ's live, I'm on Duke's live, I'm on everywhere.
So are we sure that's a troll, or is that just like your other personality?
It's a troll. If it has an underscore in it, it's a
It's an
troll. This
alternate
happened
Eric that
last
just hasn't
night
caught up with
on
the times yet.
Geekberry's live and Ryan's live. It's Perspective TV. Yeah. So it's happened on both their lives, and the person popped in and followed them, and then they immediately you immediately blocked that person, and I let Ryan know, and he blocked that person. Then I blocked the person on my end.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a troll. It's
It
a
was-
troll
it was
on
a bit of
app.
it was a bit of a lighthearted joke, saying that, because it's that whole, you're on everyone's broadcast to a point where you have a split personality now that's developed this other person who
Yeah.
I had this image of you splitting in half so you could be
Yeah.
everywhere.
And comment earlier, Vince. No, I haven't played Dick Tracy. No, never had an interest in cosplaying that character.
I always liked those
Yeah.
kind of characters. I
Yeah.
was always into the 1940s and
The film noir kind of stuff.
oh,
Yeah.
I love film noir.
Interesting concept of it to share the mic time, and you could release mic time or vote on a voice.
Well, I have control here, being the
We can,
broadcaster,
yeah.
to mute people, but then you're guessing. So
Mhm.
if you do we've got on the 18th, we've a friend of ours who Wayne has a page on Instagram called Body Heroes, and it's all about body positivity and using cosplay in order to increase your confidence and stuff like that. So he's a huge supporter of a lot of great things that we want him to be able to get out there on a broader spectrum.
Mhm.
So I've told him that he's going to get himself on HAPS, whether he wants to or not, he's going to.
Mhm. Yep.
And we're going to get him on him, and it'll be straight question and answer. So we ask him a question, he answers. And we wait till he's done. We ask a question, he answered. We wait till he's done. And that's the kind of thing where I think this is the best platform for it. It's just when you get so many people who are just casually talking, especially when they go off on their own tangents, that's when it gets overwhelming.
Can't wait for the Book of Boba Fett. Is it December yet? Patience. We only just got through a December.
Yeah, really. But you can, yes, we can mute others. You're right. But you see, it's and of course everyone's got different devices and different, whatever technologies and stuff. But I've got the computer off to the side here, and then I've got the iPad, our iPad Pro, because it's a nice big screen, here, and then I've got another iPad watching the broadcast here, so I can see the comments closer to me. They're a little delayed because it's, it's going through everything else, and then two here. But it works fairly well. But the thing is, to mute and everyone, I got to keep. That's why you keep seeing me disappear. Because
Yeah,
the
and-
computer's over there.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for a different setup at the new place.
Mhm.
Yeah, not even dog, Black Eyed Dog, not even. That was a troll last night.
Homer and Marge.
Yeah, that was a troll from last night.
Playing a care of Homer. No.
No. No Homer and
No.
Marge.
No.
No.
I'm not doing Marge. No.
I like the next comment
him
though.
as Homer?
Black Eyed Dog. Eric Levitt should have Eric _ Levitt as a guest broadcaster. Haps might implode.
Nice. What a great image.
You need to eat more donuts, yeah.
No. No.
Hello, Aswin. Hello.
Nurse Jackie. Hi, Nurse Jackie.
Hello, nurse.
Yeah, for Vince, I can see him dress up as Manny Pacquiao because he looks exactly like him. To have him be a cosplay for Manny Pacquiao. What do you think, Vince? Maybe an idea or maybe not. I don't know. It's a thought though.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, don't encourage the troll. That's right.
I know you were kidding. I know you were kidding. I know you were kidding. I know you were kidding.
Well, we've got a few more cosplays we'd like to do that we haven't gotten there yet.
Mhm.
We definitely want to make another version of Fairy Wings.
Yep.
And we want to make another motor pack for the second pair of Monarch Wings that are
yeah.
done in a
Mhm.
different technique. And hiya.
Hey, Pippin. Pippin's come to join our broadcast.
Stay away from the resin cat. There we go.
Oh, we'll have a resin cat.
We'll have a cat with sticky fur. And we
I
can't.
know.
How does he wear a glove?
Over the whole
Is
cat.
that? Oh, it's a cat. Oh.
Yep.
There's
Oh.
Pippin's the glory hog of the three. He's
Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet.
He's also a mummy's boy.
Yes, he's very much a mummy's boy. But he's part Bengal, so he's got massive claws and he's got all the Bengal markings under his belly. But he's a fairly heavy cat. He's what, 25 pounds?
He's about 22 pounds, I think. Yeah. He put on a bit of weight. He's got COVID weight too.
Yeah, tell me about it, Vince.
What'd he say?
Let's see here.
Far away now.
A lot of people on Periscope.
Yeah, when is my?
that I am,
Yeah, it'll be
Yeah,
interesting. It'll be
Kyle,
interesting to
always
see
tell me
you dress up as
When's
Manny
my next
Pacquiao
fight? I could see that.
as a
yeah.
cosplay. You know what I mean, Vince?
Boxer.
But maybe it's an Halloween idea down the line. But who knows? Who
I'm
knows?
trying to navigate my way around. Well, welcome
Well,
to
Nurse Jack.
Apps. Yeah.
Nurse Jackie, if you have any questions, let us know. On
Oh,
the
Nurse
broadcast.
Jackie is new on the app.
Yeah.
New on the app. Well, welcome. Welcome to Haps.
Building and
welcome
creating,
to Haps.
and we're cosplayers
Um,
as well as prop makers. And here on our broadcasts, we always encourage
Oh, guess you're gonna-
sponsorships
gonna take my
for
spot
special
now.
things.
Stretch.
So for Martin and I, the most recent is our Valentine's sponsorship. And what we're going to do is we're going to get into if we can get 5 new sponsors, $5 a piece, and that's on the main page, right? You just click on, it says sponsor this person on their profile. And we are going to do a Lord of the Rings romantic or fellowship reading where the sponsors who give us $5 or more will get to tell us what race they want to be and
Yeah, that
who
was
their
probably very loud
interest or
Pippin
their
purr for a
fellowship
moment there.
is. And then we will write stories to read to them because I have my elf archer and Martin's got his ranger.
Mhm.
So we're going to read stories on Valentine's Day, so you can get yourself immortalized in an original story. And we've got once we get to $40 with the sponsorships a month, anyone who's a sponsor will get first dibs at things before they go up on the show. There's the shop, new shop that we're going to be opening up soon, and we'll get discounts on any quotes if they want something custom made. And basically all these little teeny things that we do on Valentine's Day. We're going to do something near Halloween. We haven't decided what. But all these little activities we do, they're going to get first dibs to be part of it in one way, form, shape, or form or another. So that's us. You can take a look back. We're definitely both geeks. We met at a Doctor Who convention in 1987. And we haven't killed each other yet.
Nope. We tried.
But yes, welcome. If you have any questions, by all means, we will help you out.
Yeah. Nurse Jackie is new, so welcome to Haps, and nice to meet you.
Yes.
Ow, 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 ow. Big claws.
Big claws.
Big claws.
Martin, you need bigger thighs. What kind? They don't
got
get
me in the
catnip. They don't get catnip unless their claws are being trimmed,
Ow, which will be
Um,
soon.
especially this one,
He's got
because
massive claws.
catnip majorly affects him. He
Mhm.
has asthma, so if catnip
got a
is
really
constantly
pinky claw.
available, he gets asthma attacks more often. So catnip only comes out when they get their claws done, and the 2 boys like the catnip, and the girl does not. She won't
Yeah.
touch the catnip. We don't know why. It's usually whatever's on sale at the pet store. You are welcome, Nurse Jackie. But yeah, this one's got asthma. Big boy here's got asthma. An asthma puffer for a cat is definitely an interesting contraption. It's a
It's
little.
like a little muzzle.
Yeah. You get the prescription for like kid.
The puffer. Right?
Oh, no problem. No problem.
Pippin needs his claws trimmed. Seems to be
Yes.
weekly, like every week now. He's
They're
growing,
growing
so
faster.
fast. Yeah.
They didn't grow
Let's
this
go back to Mum.
fast back in BC, so I'm not sure.
Maybe it's the air.
It could be a different kind of cat tree.
That's true. That's
The one
possible.
we had in British Columbia was really thick and carpet and
Watch that tray,
Don't get your
mister.
tail
It's
in
bad
the
enough when
resin.
you get your tail in our coffee in the morning.
It's hard being prop makers with a cat.
Mm.
Oh, are you gonna curl in? Okay.
apparently. Yep.
See, and this is another reason why we want to change our minds here and get into a place with walls instead of this extremely open concept place.
Like-
Because, yes, uh, these guys can easily get into something that isn't dried yet. And if we have a separate room to be able to do this stuff,
Mm-hmm.
then we can close the door and we don't have cats trying to get into something while it's setting. Because
Mhm.
like resins like this will take like 24 hours to set. And yeah, I don't want to wake up in the morning and there's resin all over a cat.
Nope.
Isn't that right, big boy? You know, I can't do switching cameras now and stuff because you're here on my lap,
Mm-hmm.
and all the controls are over there. He's like, I don't
He's
care.
like, yeah, and
I
problem is-
claimed mommy.
your problem is.
All right, bud.
I'm sure you guys can hear the purr on the microphones.
I don't know here. Yeah. You want to run the rest of the broadcast?
Pippin is so calm. Yeah, he's a really chill cat.
You want to run the
Of
rest
course, when
of
he
the
gets
broadcast?
hyper, he definitely gets like he races around the house. He gets the midnight beans, as it were.
Okay, fine. He's like,
Now-
"Don't put
now
that
he's like,
thing in
"Hey."
my face."
I want that. What is that?
I love you, kitty cat. He's a big boy, though. Ah. He's the biggest of the three.
Mm-hmm.
And his sister is smaller underneath all the fluff. But she's all fluff. Aw. It's really like I'm part of an anxiety group on Facebook, and someone recently said, you know, I've heard that cats can relieve anxiety. I'm like, everyone's different. Some people, a cat's purr is the best thing on the planet, but they can't handle the restlessness. Like he's already flicking his tail around, and the kitty cat body language says, I'm going to play with you if you don't play with me. But he knows that if he goes too far right now because mommy's actually busy, I will toss him on the floor and he can go find one of the other ones to pick on. But
It's true. Yeah.
you know, some people dogs are relaxing because it forces them to go out for walks twice a day.
Pippin. Yeah, Pippin is the heaviest cat. Yeah.
Yeah. Pippin's a big boy.
He's the biggest cat we've had.
Not the biggest cat I've had.
Mm-hmm.
Merlin-
Merlin was bigger. Yeah.
Merlin was about the same age, about the same
Mhm.
size.
Same size. Yeah.
Yeah, by this age.
Growing up, Christina had a big black cat in her household
Big.
named Merlin.
Merlin was this colossal black cat. I'm not sure what other genetics is. One stone, just one pearl.
Doesn't want to stay down.
Just stay down. Pearl, stay down. But Pippin's quite the character.
Mm-hmm.
And, the newest edition, Baxter, is a klepto. He'll steal anything that he can carry.
Mhm. Like just a little while ago in the broadcast, he reached up where the iPad is in front of us here, and it's got the little wireless microphone receiver plugged into it. It's a little dongle on a cable,
Hey,
and he reached. He tried to grab it. He's done that too. He's tried to grab things and then walk away with them, and realizing they're still plugged into something.
you're restless.
Are you restless? You're probably hungry, aren't you? I have 4. Oh, I have a dog that helps with anxiety. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
Pets are really good for that. You know, we call it purr therapy. Right.
He just caught my nail.
Ouch.
Yeah. I think tomorrow trimming claws is on the list of things to do.
Okay.
We discovered we don't trim their claws at night because when we get them, that little, especially this one, the catnip, oh my god, he gets so rangy. And we can't watch him, so if he ODs, then the asthma kicks in when we're asleep. And
Since I had 2 dogs back in the day, when did I become a cat lover? And I didn't have 2 dogs at the same time. That one picture with the 2 dogs, the black one is actually my sister's dog. But yeah, I mean, on the farm we always had dogs. At that age, I only had the brown dog, Junior. But I've liked cats all my life too. I mean, we had some cats on the farm too. The biggest problem in our household is my mother wouldn't let any of the pets inside the house. So you know, the dogs and cats always had to. Oh, I see that. He caught your
Yep.
your cuticle.
the edge of my nail.
Ouch.
Yeah.
So we never actually had the pets inside the house. So when I moved out and moved in with Christina, or well, rather Christina moved in with me, we got our first
Wonderful
place
was-
together actually. And one of her mom's cats had kittens, and we adopted one of the kittens from that, and that's kind of what started the whole thing for me.
but I've
of
always had
actually
cats.
having pets inside the house, which
I've
is something a
always-
concept I was never used to.
I can't remember a time. I mean, there was pockets between cats. But
Mhm.
Yeah, I've always, like, Cookie was the first one.
Mhm.
And then we moved to West Hill, and Cookie got out on moving day.
Oh,
we
yeah.
never saw Cookie
Another
again.
runaway.
Yeah. I know we had about 3 or 4 in between there that I don't remember the names. And then there was
Mhm.
Boots, and there was Ruffian, there was Zoe, there was Merlin, there was, oh my God,
Yeah,
Tigger.
Pippin loves the attention. That's for sure. Yeah.
there was Tigger. There was Jesus, Jarky.
You got a cat named Jesus? Wow.
We had one for a short period of time, Munch.
Munch. Short for Munchkin? maybe,
I
or-
assume so. I don't know. I think he came named Munch.
Edward Munch?
Let's see. Oh God. Yeah, I barely remember a time when we didn't have a cat. And then there was Shadow, Dad's cat. Charcoal was Alice's cat.
Right.
Jeez.
Cats are just so much easier than dogs, right? You know, they're very independent, and they don't need to be taken out for along those lines.
I have a cat. I have a cat named Shadow. Yeah, a cat named Shadow, and she'll be, well, she's 11 and a half now. She'll be 12 next month. Yeah, she'll be 12 next month. So, yeah, and she's a Russian blue. She's a Russian blue
Russian blue,
cat.
oh, nice.
You know.
Nice. Breed types also are attracted to certain types of people and vice
Mhm.
versa. I mean, ragdolls are really gentle if you got children, you know. Which cat did you guys get first out of the 3 we have
Of the
right
3
now?
here?
Pippin would be the oldest.
Yep.
But Pippin, we still had Plato when we got Pippin.
Yeah. And Plato was he was a pretty old cat. He was 15. We'd had him from Toronto. We brought him to BC with us, and sadly he passed at the age of 15. But we got Pippin to keep Plato company when Plato's companion Phoenix passed away from cancer. And Phoenix was 7 at the time. So then, then when Plato passed, we had Pippin, and then we got Hathor. And then coming back here to Ontario with the 2 of them, and realizing that we needed a distraction to keep Pippin from harassing Hathor too much, so we got Baxter. Yeah.
And Baxter has been heaven sent, except for the fact that he keeps stealing everything.
Yep.
Yeah, and the thing about Shadow is she sleeps all day. She sleeps all day, and she doesn't even want. Sometimes she gets up, and eat and stuff. But then when she's done eating, she's like, "I'm going back to sleep. I'm sleeping for the rest of the night."
That's cats for you, What they need, like what
14
14 hours a day is the average time the cats sleep. Yeah.
Waterworks,
award, thank you.
We haven't figured out a hand gesture for Waterworks. No,
No?
that's
Is it? Oh, okay.
kind of, well, it could
Yeah,
be,
it's
but
kinda,
it's kind
yeah.
of depressing. I don't want. No,
It's
that's
a-
not Waterworks.
oh,
This would be
well,
Waterworks.
it's-
but
Yeah.
That's where the pet is. Oh, Waterworks.
Oh my goodness. I'm not crying. I'm not crying or
you
anything.
missed
I'm
Jackie.
play crying. Well, play crying or whatever. If I was really crying, then you'll see
Don't know anything
you'll see the
about
tears.
Waterworks,
But
I don't know.
yeah.
Well, we were talking about cats passing, so that's okay.
that's perfectly all right.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. And Jackie,
Yeah,
when you
yeah,
post Jackie, when
yeah.
you get on, make sure that
Yeah, follow everyone. Follow everyone in here. Even Christine. Well, you already followed Christine and Martin, but follow Vince. Vince is an amazing broadcaster. Also, I also broadcast. I saw you subscribe to me, Nurse Jackie. So thanks for well, subscribe to me. So thank you for your subscribe. Yeah.
But when you look on your app, Nurse Jackie, you will see that there's a spot there that says coins and rewards. Make sure that you go to it on a regular basis, on a daily basis, because there's different challenges in here, so you can get extra coins. And then if you want a really, really big tip someone, you can always buy the difference in coins.
Mm-hmm.
And again, all those buttons are there.
I mean, there's so many different interactive things to do with the HAPS app. It's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, I got my invite master.
Invite master.
Yeah. Done. But yes, I still have to be a philanthropist. I have to sponsor someone. And Jackie, things like philanthropist, you can see there's 1,000 coins.
Mhm.
That doesn't mean $1,000 or anything. It's all done math-wise. I think 1,000 coins is, is that $10 or a dollar? I don't remember.
Don't remember that. Yeah.
But so yeah, they only ask you to sponsor one person, but don't let that stop you from sponsoring others.
Mm-hmm.
Community cultivator, and you have to promote, and social butterfly, bouncing between other people's broadcasts like this. So yeah, there's email wizard. That's where I'm really lacking. I'm really bad at opening emails. So yes, login streak I seem to be doing fine with. So yeah, go and look at all your different challenges, and get more coins by doing different activities.
Mm-hmm.
You are so welcome, Nurse Jackie. Nice. Vince is a sweetheart as well.
Yep.
Eric and Vince are lovely, lovely, lovely people who have found quite a world here on HAPS.
Mm-hmm.
You guys were on Periscope too, weren't you? Eric? You guys were on Periscope too, weren't you?
That's where you and Vince met?
Close to finding a new
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Vince, yes, well, we found a new place. It's just we need, because we're freelancers and we run our own company and the way things have been going around here, they want us to have a guarantor, and the guarantor is someone who basically signs the paperwork to say if we stop being able to pay rent, they will instead. And we have every bit of confidence that we'll be able, not only because, we're going to get the store up and going, but at some point the industry will pick up again.
Mm-hmm.
And we have some money in a savings account that we can go just fine for the next few months. But yeah, because we're freelancers, they want someone to guarantee, someone who has a regular job, to guarantee our rent. And so that's what's holding us up right now is, we can get another place with just an individual owner like this place, like just a landlord.
Mhm.
But we've had nothing but bad luck with that. We want to actually go with, with a management company, because we're going to get, we're going to get a better treatment there and not have to keep moving. But management companies want all this stuff to guarantee things.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so it's very annoying. But we know the place.
Yeah. 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 So one thing, it was a few things about me that Nurse Jackie doesn't know is me and Vince are both in Cali. We're both in California. So me and Vince are actually an hour away from each other. I'm in Culver City and Vince is in Alhambra. So me and Vince are actually an hour away from each other. If you didn't know that, Nurse Jackie, if you didn't even know that. But yeah, we're both in Cali, and we never met, but we met on Periscope. That's where we met, is on Periscope. And it's the best 5.5 years of friendship, and and he's helped me with my autism, and I helped him with his trolls and everything, helped him because he was getting trolled on. He still gets trolled on Periscope, but not as much. But he did years ago when the app started. He was getting trolled on. I was getting bullied a lot on Hitscope. I didn't know. That's interesting. Yeah. But yeah, but here's the funny thing is, yeah. The thing is for me, I'm 33, so and I actually have autism. I have ADD, ADHD, anxiety, stress, developmental delay, speech delay. I have OCD. I have a lot of stuff. I have depression. I have a little bit of that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the bullying was hard. It was when I was a kid. I was in kindergarten and kindergarten through second grade. This was in elementary school is when I was bullied and everything, and also as an adult, you know, on social media and stuff, like, you know, on Periscope or on Periscope where there's bullies and everything. Man, yeah, I get bullied a lot on Periscope and everything. Well, not as much now, but back then I was getting trolled on a lot on other people's scopes, and it's no joke. It's really bad.
Well,
And
you know, all different types. Like a troll doesn't really care who you are. You know, everyone has their own ammo, so to speak. You know, their own way to get under people's skin. Like if I'm on alone, I tend to attract trolls that think I should get naked for them. But the funniest thing is to avoid all the blocks, because you can put X number of words up for blocks. They used to say open boobs. In other words, open your top to women. And they started saying open bob, because B-O-B isn't in a word block. And they find the stupidest way around things. But Martin and I wound up with a reputation on Periscope of trolling the trolls. So someone would say open Bob. Well, my father's name is Bob. And he's been cremated when he passed away. And we have his urn. So I would be like, open Bob? Open my father? Well, that's gross. I'll have ashes all over the place. You know, we always just kind of roll back with them. And some of them are overwhelming, and that even we can't handle them. It's just like you're blocking them right away. You're just going at it. You're just blocking them. But Martin and I have had some people mimic our profiles. I'm waiting for it to happen in HAPS. But we've had people on Periscope basically do the screen cap or take our photograph and pretend to be us. And, you know, we've had that on email, too, when we ran our festival back in BC. People would pretend to be us in order to, you know, to get in the way and tell people it's canceled even though the event wasn't canceled.
wait. Let me. Yeah, I think I don't think I can hear. I don't think. The receiver died. Oh man. Oh man. That really sucks. Alright, Christina. Alright.
Hang on. I'm going to use this mic. I'm going to use this one.
The vocal mic? The mic on the computer?
Oh, that mic.
Oh, and they.
That mic.
Okay.
That mic. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, we get about 5.5 hours out of it.
Yeah. Well, it dies
sometimes faster, I noticed.
and slower.
Sometimes
So now the reason why
I had to let him go is because we don't have any earbuds.
So in order to have Eric on,
and then,
Nurse Jackie,
Nurse
yeah,
Jackie,
one of the things about the app too, is sometimes you'll get an audio loop if one device picks up the audio of the other one. So we had to let
Eric go because I had it running on
a speaker on the computer. And so what would have happened if I had to switch to the other mic is the audio would be picked up and we would wind up with this echoing loop. So that's why I had to let him go. I really need to, we need to remember to plug the receiver in and have it constantly in power. But again, positioning in the place, a new place might give us a better, a better way to plug this all in. Yeah, but the receiver took a dive. Yeah, Nurse Jackie, it very much is very valid. A lot of people are like that, but it is the art, and the thing with this kind of thing is you're behind a keyboard, so you can give a lot of damage. You get away with that. What? Martin's chair is just making it up. Yeah, Eric, what we've done is on the webcam is we're using it as a mic now, so it would have picked you up as well. Wonky dual signal, yeah. So we're going to wind up calling this broadcast an end, and if we get back on later, we might not be able to because we're both short sleep, and there's some tax paperwork that Martin has to do. But I'm going to turn this camera back on for a second, because eventually it'll be annoying for us as well. So as you can see, the lovely disaster here. This isn't dry yet, so I'm not going to tilt it towards the camera. But this last one wound up being sort of like a mermaid and sea kind of theme, and I put some blue kind of swirls in there, which looks kind of funky. It doesn't look the way I thought it would look, but I think it's pretty cool. Yes, it's definitely nice to meet you, Nurse Jackie. I appreciate it, guys. No, well, thank you, honey. Thanks to Pippin. Yeah, Pippin took Martin's chair. Are we at it? Oh, just now I know it is. All right, but yeah, so we're gonna head out and get some paperwork done and try to fall asleep in the middle of it. We do appreciate you guys. We're gonna try to be on every day, at least for a little bit. This is longer than we thought we would, but hey, there are more projects to do, and once this is set, because it needs 24 hours to set, we're going to try to make the outer edge nautical to match. So that our little mermaid is in the spot where she can, be happy, swimming in the sea. So maybe we should try to find a little anchor for the top.
Oh,
That would be fun.
on the handle.
Yes.
That'd be cool.
So there's a few other projects too we want to do, and there's still a lightsaber to finish, and yeah, we're kind of all over the place, but we want to get into a spot where we can start using the cutter and the 3D printer again, because yeah, as we said before, our biggest problem is the fact that keeps getting cold in here.
Too much temperature change.
And machines don't like it. So that's thousands of dollars worth of machines that we can't run as long as this place isn't heating up or cooling down appropriately. We need control over our own temperature. Yeah, so we need to find a new place. Well, we need to get a new place. So we're gonna head off. Thank you all for joining in.
Mhm.
Glad you didn't sit on Pippin.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, really. Well, he's really good. I've fallen asleep on him before. It's been
Makes
fun.
it good.
Yes, yes,
Especially
yes.
first.
Nice. Thank you. Enjoyed your broadcast. Thank you, Nurse Jackie. Hopefully we'll see you again. And remember, everyone, Valentine's Day, we need 5 more sponsors at $5 each. And then once we reach that point, that means we'll have reached the $40 a month,
Mhm.
which will mean we can do all the other things, all the discounts on quotes and stuff like that, and projects. And as a sponsor of $5 or more, you get to be woven into our Lord of the Rings story on Valentine's Day. So we'll be asking you, what do you want to be? A troll, an elf, a ranger, whatever. We will be putting up a post that basically adds you guys, that links you guys. And we're going to do that on Valentine's Day. But we need 5 more sponsors at $5 each. And it looks like on the 13th of March, what a lucky number. At least it's not Friday the 13th.
It's Saturday the 13th.
Saturday the 13th, that's right. On the 13th of March, we will be having a car hunger COVID costume contest, where 80%
That's
of your
getting
outfit,
easier to say, isn't
it is getting much easier to say yes, where your outfit has to be at least 80% where you found your place.
Mhm.
We're going to be making up awards. We're going to be talking to some people and seeing if we can get some gift cards off of them, or discount cards, or whatever, to be able to give to the first, second, and third place winners. And Martin and I are going to design an award. And once the temperature gets better in here, we're going to print out that award.
A ranger, can I be Marcus? Wrong franchise.
Franchise.
I always prefer being Kosh anyway. You know?
We'll do the best we can to take care of you. Take care of yourself too, Vince, okay? You have to stay safe. No foolish stuff, especially when COVID's going on,
Mhm.
okay? Save all the foolish stuff for later.
That's
And then we'll go foolish happy.
Mhm.
And we'll be
When the
crazy.
borders open again, we can all intermingle.
Man, I haven't been down to California in years. Get on a plane, want to go visit California?
Yeah.
Yeah? Go hang out on the beach?
San
See
Marcos
Vince?
Pier.
Yeah? Sierra? Yeah? Yeah? Thank you. I remember I ended every single way. I ended the same way every single way. Yes, I am getting tired.
Mhm.
I'm stumbling over my standard words. Respect yourself more than anyone else can. And self-love is the most important thing. Everything will be fine. But you've got to love yourself first. You've got to believe in yourself first. And don't worry, everyone else will be there for you. You know, you'll stumble, you'll falter. These things will happen. But as long as you always come back to self-respect and self-love, you're going to be just fine, all of you.
Mhm.
Okay, so you got to take care of yourself. Remember, keep an eye on our profile, subscribe to us if you haven't already, and you'll get the notifications when we're on. Turn on the notifications. Make sure you check the challenges so you get some coins.
Mhm.
And remember, there's sponsorships, there's awards, and of course, there's good company.
Always
Everyone would be happy, all right?
happy.
Happy. Hey, Martin,
Yeah.
say goodnight, Martin.
Good night, Murray.
Stay for the video, folks.
We had a great time in Montreal. Montreal was all hardwood floors. Right? Go on, camera. Camera.
Took a nail, scratched it to death. I'd like to, that's my favorite thing, that's my favorite. No! Well, look up there.
So how much styrofoam?
Way too much styrofoam. The birds are confused. It's like, what's this city doing?